Alrighty, hello, we are back. Welcome back once more to another episode of Candlekeep Mysteries and the Seal Pages of Verglas. We are the Rollers Fate, and we are super excited to be here with you. Unfortunately, my co-DM, Mo, as well as Joy, are absent tonight. Yet Gerald will be here, played by the
Gerald.
sensational Luke. Yeah, no, Gerald the Rivia. Yeah. May the mighty internet gods bless our cyber
You got
journey.
hungry?
Yeah, today instead of Errol, we have Gerald the Rivia. That's it. Yeah. I am Cisco Blanco. I'm your tail weaver and your chaos coordinator. And alongside me, I have one of the greatest online tables on the world, Candlekeep's biggest and hardest members. Could you please, friends, introduce yourselves and your characters? It was so easy. I had it there all the way. Popcorn Mark.
Thanks for calling me hard, I guess. Yes, I'm playing Jogu, the paladin barbarian, who's can't wait to figure out that Lucky turned evil. Okay, speaking of which, Lucky, introduce yourself and explain.
Play.
It's not that. We're all not that hard. No. Second of all, no evil. There's no evil. It's just do what must be done. I'm
Think
ruined
Thanos.
synergy. Warlock, Hexblade. Doing what the group can't do. Yeah. And then I'll leave it to the sassiest person I know, Harold. Oh, sorry. Ziggy? Ziggy? Is that? Yeah, that's your name.
Wow.
Hello, I am the sensational Luke, as Mo put it earlier. I'm playing both Ziggy and Errol today. Ziggy is a wizard bard multi-class with some divination for the bit of telling you what's going to happen. Lucky's going to sneeze halfway through the show. Wizard and spirit bard to tell you that your relatives are going to haunt you in the evening. And yeah, I'm also playing Errol to remind you all that his relatives are haunting him and are planning to assassinate him due to evil elf shit. And he's a Horizon Walker Ranger with no multi-classes. I was also going to mention something else, but I can't remember what it was. Oh, that's it. While we're playing through the game, I'm going to look how many fucking spells I actually share with Lucky, just to make sure that I can do everything he can do, because I'm pretty sure we share a few.
Wow.
He's
Just
a
'cause I'm
warlock. I bet you got him
petty.
beat.
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being
Yeah.
a warlock of Vegna. You just have to, guys, accept it. Yeah.
Okay, I'm looking now. We have 2 spells.
Amazing.
Actually, wait. Do I still have Shatter? Yeah, there's 2 spells. I still have Shatter.
All right. Thank you for that. I think that was everyone, right?
Nope.
Nope. No, yeah, it was. Okay.
You forgot me.
No.
Oh dear.
Spoke for 2 people.
Really?
I'm just gonna go. I'm just
Okay,
gonna leave.
please. Okay.
I'm just
Go.
leave
Please,
now. I'm done.
please. No. Okay, please go.
Hello, I'm Andy. I'm playing Bruce Moonbear, the barbarian with a dash of cleric. Currently, unknowing to him, he will be the sword of Damocles hanging over Ruin's neck. And Lucky's,
What do you
because
think?
why not?
All
All
right.
the Scots are attacking.
Cool.
All one of them.
Thank you very much for that, guys. And now let's move to the announcements. Please, Luke, take it away.
Hello, everybody. As you can see here, we're on Twitch. Also, some other announcements. We have a YouTube channel called Rolls of Fate D&D, which handles all of our other previous episodes if you want to catch up on this game, the Eye of Observation as well, Down in Barovia, as well as Hearts of War. They're all ready and waiting for you to watch and catch up on if you want to do that on either Twitch or YouTube. You can get in touch with us at rollsoffatednd@gmail.com for any fan art, questions, stuff like that. We have a Twitter channel at FateD&D. Thankfully, we were the only people to take that name. I'm sure a lot of people are very much annoyed at us.
Ha.
Another thing, our games have adult languages as well as jokes, situations, or themes. Please leave for the time being if that causes an issue and just come back whenever you're ready. We want to thank Tessa Presents for some great maps, Darren Curtis for some awesome tabletop audio, as well as James Webster for some great art. And lastly, please give us a follow and a like if you haven't already. It helps us get the stream out to as many people as possible. And with that, I believe that's announcements. Speedrun.
Yeah, no, that was sensational. Thank you very much for that. Good, cool. Please now, if you are, whenever you're ready, roll for the group inspiration. You got a
Oh, I
plus
didn't
one
realise I was doing that
from
as well.
playing other characters, as we said off screen.
Okay.
Thank you for
Fuck.
that. Well, now you
It's
got
not just
three,
me.
though. You got three because you have the
I know,
two
eh?
plus the
Okay.
one. It's not that bad. Yeah, cool, cool. Thanks to my amazing players for playing with me this evening, and to everyone who is joining us from their homes. Please make yourselves comfortable, grab a nice drink, and now let's see which mysteries shall be revealed today. Previously on the sealed pages of Verglas, following their adventure in Merin, the caravan of chaos traveled for many days until they finally arrived to their home hub, the magnificent Candlekeep Library. In there, all united, many things took place over 3 days. Shopping and other errands were run, the fast reproducing Skitter widget and the Kitty widget's issues was temporarily addressed, and also the invite of the bronze dragon Asgarlith resulted in new friendships and another pleasant encounter with the greatest reader, Feminor Scrivenbank Bar. Well, pleasant. On the last time, I'm not sure. I guess he was a bit drunk, but he can't remember much of it. Amazing. During the reunion with Gas the Genie and Miriam, the ghost dragon, a powerful forbidden book was borrowed, leading to the death of hundreds during prayer in a gnomish sweet town by the no longer the smallest party member in his terrifying form. Due to this event, a new and then undying patron arrived to replace his old one. And this is where our story continues tonight. We are kind of moving forward to the next day. This is the morning. The meeting with the mysterious wizard for the upcoming mission awaits you all as arranged. And now that those 3 days are past, today is another beautiful summer morning. The sun is burning hot, but the sea breeze coming through your room's open window is pretty refreshing and kind of balances out. As the first hour of your morning passes, all of you notice that one of you is not awakened yet.
Well, Bruce was sleeping on the roof, so he'll
Mhm.
he'll float down, he'll fly because he can still do that, and he'll come through the window to and he'll walk out the room. He's like, "All right, everyone, let's get some breakfast, shall we? Everyone, wakey, wakey, wakey!" As he rattles on all the doors.
So all of you except Ruin wake up as Bruce arrives.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
covered by his blanket as well. And he seems that you saw him last night. And at some point, actually, when he returned, you saw him already, that he looked bigger and he had draconic wings. But he seems to be even bigger now. There is like a big lamp on his bed, completely covered.
I mean, imagine Bruce will like at the door. He won't disturb him. He'll just go. He'll just say, "Late night, out for a flight, were you?"
Sorry for calling your character Lamp, by the way, Lucky. As you kind of awaken, there is no response, Ruin. You are not actually there.
He'll be asleep. Never mind. And you'll walk out. You'll leave.
Huh.
If you want to, actually, because you actually spoke quite loud, you will think that it is weird that he's not actually waking up. What is the rest
Ruin?
of you reacting to this as you see that you normally know that Ruin is one of the... He's not a late awakener kind of thing.
Harold will swing in his new short sword, be like, and just point it back in his quiver, like, there a problem there, Bruce?
Oh, Ruin is very sound asleep, actually. I might go and annoy him for a second once. I want to.
Make a perception check.
Sure thing, boss.
Harold, who gets closer, can do it too. Anyone who is interested
Ooh,
and wants to check it out
27.
can do it too. Oh, wow.
Sees it. Harold
That's
sees
funny.
everything.
Jesus Christ.
Wait, Bruce, my elven eyes. I see something.
Elven eyes. Oh my goodness. I forgot you had those.
You.
Why don't we ever use those all the time?
Yeah.
I know, right?
On this case, with your elven ears, rather. Oh, nice, 22. Damn, okay.
Actually, just sorry, ignore those.
Okay. You actually realize, Harold, that there is zero sound. Like he should be squeezing a tiny, kind of making some breathing sound. There is no sound at all. He's covered by the blanket, though, so you could potentially
Right.
just.
He's dead. He's not breathing.
Wait, what? Oh my
Not
god!
breathing.
I run towards the duvet and I pull it over. Ruin!
As you pull the covers, Lucky, what does Ruin on his sleeping at the moment form looks like as we see him there?
As he's laying in the bed, I imagine it's just the clothes are a little obviously shorter on him. Like his sleeves are ripped up. The pants that you're wearing are look like very tight shorts, basically at this point. But his what used to be really pale skin has now got pale scales slowly going down, and over well, his eyes are still closed, but yeah, his eyes are closed. But yes, he looks just like a dragonborn.
All right.
I grab the shoulders, I shake her. Who the devil are you? Where's Ruin?
As you shake
Stop.
this creature, he is frozen cold and stiff. You recognize the sounds. He's dead. You recognize the signs. You can make a medicine check if you want.
Hey, Harold, help me out here.
Harold will. Okay, sorry, I clicked it a bit too early.
I was going to suggest give me the help action, but okay.
We could do that.
May I roll again, DM?
Sure, of course.
Okay, here we go. It's slightly better.
With 14, it's not that hard to ascertain. He's dead.
Oh, shit! Everyone, get through here.
What's up now?
There's a body in Ruin's room, and he's missing.
For fuck's sake, he has so much explaining to do when he's come back.
Wait. Do we know that's not him? Ziggy
You
will say
can
this
make
because
an
he
insight
wasn't doing
check.
weird shit.
Yeah, you can make an
It's
insight
as
check.
Ziggy will make this check.
Ziggy asks him, it's a dead dragonborn. Of course it's not him.
Yes, but look at the fucking clothes.
Yeah, that's
but-
what the insight will give you, pretty much. And
You
the
roll
clothes
medicine,
and the
look.
weapons.
Oh, did I?
He rolled medicine.
Then
Oh.
22, Taylor Swift.
Okay, all right. Perfect. Yeah, you think with a 22 that his clothes kind of resemble and look like if Ruin had kind of gone bigger, and his clothes are actually too short on him.
He was half dragon yesterday. Maybe he's gone dragon birthed today. I don't know how dragons work.
Whoever this person is, he's dead. They're dead.
Oh fuck, he is.
Yes,
I
that's
didn't
the
realise that.
problem. I said there's a body in here, and the Ruin's missing. And now you're
how
trying to tell me
many
this is
times do we
Ruin.
have to save him? Oh my god.
Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Have you got 500 gold pieces?
Yes.
It's fine. We can do this.
Ah,
It just may take about 3 hours.
God damn it! Hold on, I pick up the body, and so like that.
Actually, wait. Let's make sure he's Ruin though. There's one thing I know specifically about Ruin. He has a lot of shit we can raid.
Fuck.
Sam.
So let's just make sure the Hundry's on him, or at least the Belt of Dwarven can, because we know those are Ruin's items, and Ruin won't give those up.
Okay, I'm have a look. And do we see the belt on him?
I'm not checking his pants.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
He's wearing it around his waist. Right,
Anyway,
okay.
Well, the belt's there.
Okay, supposing it is, he's still bloody dead. Right, I'm going to go get.
It's all
I'm
the
going
time.
to.
It's fine.
It's
fine.
I'm going to the
I'll-
temple.
Let 1 second.
Like,
I'll,
how do we not know this guy stole all of Ruin's stuff after he killed him and then just took
Well,
a
why
nap
would
in his
he?
bed?
Why would he be asleep in his bed? That doesn't make sense, Yardu. Either way, I will slap him with the token of Speak with Dead.
Ooh. Okay, this is helpful. What else do you do as you kind of try to arrange this little ritual thingy?
I mean, I cast Speak with Dead. Is that not enough?
No, I know that is what's happening, but I just wanted a bit of flavor. But if you are okay, sure.
I take a little like necklace and I sort of like spin it around as if like it's like a little conker that I'm about to whack like a little sling slot and just smack him in the head with it.
I imagine Ziggy doesn't
Wake
have
him
to
up.
do it. He just does it for show.
Yeah, yeah.
We are all
Okay.
full aware of it.
Absolutely. He's a
As
magician, isn't he?
you kind of do that, you think and realize intrinsically using your magic that the spell this won't work because his soul is not free.
Ziggy, what's wrong?
Knowing that, you can also make an Arcana check.
I'll make a card check. Plus 12. Hey,
Christ.
31.
If his
He got
soul
the
is
roll-
not free, there is no way to bring him back.
Okay. His soul may not be there, or may not be willing to come back up.
What does that mean?
Well, it's not in this plane. You want to go to hell to find him?
Again?
Well, we didn't go to hell last
Well,
time.
what was it then? It was sort of a hell, right? It's...
No,
may
but
as well have been.
either way, there's. Okay, sorry, serious talk here. Something's happened in the night, and clearly his soul isn't here.
Well, do we know what he was doing? Or...
Well, sleeping the last time I saw.
Right, well... Oh, shit. Right, okay, I'm going to take him to the Temple of Ogma. And...
Are you sure? It may be a bit weird to have the walking around with a carcass. Why don't we get
better
a,
than
why don't
leaving him
why don't we
here.
get a cleric to come here? I can leave my owl with him just to make sure nothing happens.
In the meantime, Ruin, you are having a beautiful, restful, peaceful dream. All the things that happened yesterday is all there in your mind, but almost seems like so far behind. All the problems, all your worries, you just happy. You just truly are happy. And you are in this wild Feywild forest, something like what you remember when you went to Thither or Hither, I can't remember which one it was. But everything is just more celestial-like the flowers are blooming in a kind of like almost huge, like the blooms are too big. Everything is just too perfect, you know? And far in the distance, you sense that there is darkness coming. Make a perception check, please. As you are sitting in this forest amid these flowers and vegetation.
22.
With a 22, you see on the distance there is a black ebony obelisk, almost out of place on top of this tiny mount in a clearing, a few hundred feet, a couple of hundred feet away from you. And you see it because it's slightly raised. You've seen one of those
Could
when
I-
you fought Ecclesiast. It's the same. Go ahead.
I'll head toward it. Just taking my time, like trying to enjoy the scenic route, but I'll mutter to myself as I'm heading toward this damn thing and say, another fucking obelisk. This time I'm shattering this thing.
Okay. As you stop walking towards it, the terrain starts to change with every step you take. From this celestial, bucolic, beautiful place, it starts turning into literally hell. The mountains around you start to emanate lava. There is fire everywhere. The sky is red and almost like raining blood. And there is rivers of blood on the distance going all around, kind of avoiding this obelisk that seems to be completely out of place as you get closer and closer to it. The flames don't seem to burn you. Not that you're walking over the fire, but as you move, the fire opens on your way. You can make either religion or arcana or insight check, whichever you prefer.
You said Arcana or History?
Yeah, sure. History as well. Or religion.
Okay.
Or, yeah.
15?
A bit tight, just there. You think to yourself now, when you felt, when you were laying down in this celestial kind of fey-looking realm, you intrinsically know you were in the heavens of Mount Celestia. But now that you move to this new place, you feel like you are somewhere in the 9 hells. And you think that this could be related to your patrons? You know one of your patrons was a celestial, another one was some kind of devilish, fiendish creature.
I'll just start yelling out for them. Willowband, Celebi, come on, this has your name written all over it.
As you yell that, you feel the collar that you actually still feel there. Even though you touch it and look in your neck, there is nothing. But you feel that the collar that they put on you is not being released fully.
I'll just keep shouting out then. I can still feel you there. Come on.
You hear in your mind without a voice, you just almost feel the words within your soul that they are giving you this as a last gift. The collar is to stay on, but they don't want to do anything with you anymore somehow. They are not your patrons anymore, but you keep feeling this pull towards this obelisk, and you know your patron is there. Your true new patron.
I'll just give my neck like a final massage and head towards the obelisk. Last time we saw one of these obelisks, I believed I was trapped in one of these, correct?
Yeah.
As soon as I can get close to it, Rune will pull out his black blade, and he's going to, if nothing stops him, he will try to attack it.
Okay. You kind of make the movement to attack it. Make an attack roll.
Okay. 29?
Okay. Make a strength saving throw. As in the moment you hit your blade, half of your body goes inside with this kind of a strength. That is not enough. You are sucked into the obelisk. At this point, Bruce, you are carrying Ruan's body, going towards wherever all of you are following, and
Like
you
that,
feel, and you hear literally that sound. Ruan, you are back alive.
Okay, okay.
Wake up.
Are you Ruin? Who the devil are you?
Yes.
I put you down on your feet.
He
And,
still
you know,
feels
gently.
very cold at touch.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
You're a cleric.
No.
Well, okay, you're a religious being. Does
Thank you.
the miracles happen to stupidity or stupid people? And
It
also,
might just.
Wow.
It might literally be these stairs. I
Also-
don't know.
yeah.
Like.
Also, do we have to stop doing this now because he can do it to himself? Bringing him back, I mean.
I don't know. Like I could like use my divine senses to maybe figure it out, but I don't feel
Yeah,
like it.
please do that.
Can you guys clarify what's going on here?
Shut the fuck up.
You were dead. Hang on. You're claiming to be. You're not a fairy. You're a dragonborn. What? Who the devil are you?
I'm still Ruin.
Bullshit.
You were dead.
Tell us
I
something
was-
Ruin would know.
You owe me gold.
No, I don't. Tell us something Ruin actually knows.
It's hard to think of it on the spot here. Give me a second.
Sounds like ruin to me.
That doesn't sound like Ruin. Don't.
I left a
Please.
shield at the dwarf's house on top of a mountain that was covered in blood.
I don't think I was there for that. Bruce?
Yagu,
I was. That is true. 1 second.
Yagu, you attacked in Divine Sense as well? You said?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm having a punt with this. I know. I don't think above game it does nothing, but it's just,
You
do I detect aberration, celestial element,
you
fae,
detect
fiend, or
an
undead?
undead.
As in this guy.
As an undead creature, yeah, your ruin is undead.
Fully undead?
It's
Yeah, it
more,
would
it
appear
feels
so.
more like not fully undead, mechanically out of game. He is not. He's both. He's humanoid and undead all at once.
Right, so
Yeah.
I guess I can still cast healing word.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He can still be healed and all that.
If I wanted to.
Yeah.
So
Cisco's throwing us that bone, which I do
if I
appreciate.
wanted to.
I don't want to be that guy. It's too much. Yeah.
I
Okay.
want to be that guy.
I
Well,
won't need your shields. I won't
Ruin.
need you.
I don't know what the devil has happened, but you're not actually alive in the truest sense. Just not quite, anyway.
Makes sense. I did just have another dream about those damn fucking obelisks.
Those things. Oh.
You-
Okay, this is
you-
definitely him then.
Yeah, you almost died in one of those. Are you okay? Because you seem to have done it permanently now.
I keep seeing those obsidian obelisks from my dreams.
We should probably take you to a cleric.
I agree. We need to get this checked. And again, the most important question: you're a dragonborn. I don't know if I recognize the kind either. Is this a moonstone dragonborn above game? Like, do I
Lucky,
notice
would
the
you like
connection
that?
between a moonstone dragon and this thing?
Technically, it's crystal, but yeah, moonstone.
A crystal. Okay. Well, Bruce wouldn't know the specifics of a crystal dragonborn. Then he's like, "What? You not
It's the
any
closest thing
dragonborn
I
I've
get
ever
from the
seen, but
moonstone.
Well, I mean, clearly he's a humanoid version of the dragon he usually turns into when he beats the shit. Well, attempts to beat the shit out of us.
does Ruin grimace at that?
Yeah.
Shrug.
It's more like he attempted to beat us up, and then Ruin would. I imagine Ruin is like, "Fucking, we could if I wanted."
Quick question: does anyone has holy water on them? Asking.
So it's all I drink.
Why?
You gotta keep the vampires away, Ruin.
If I say yes, could I have some? No, I don't have any.
Okay,
Sure,
Ruin.
okay, that's good.
Sorry, out of game. Lucky. If a vampire bites an alcoholic, they're gonna get a blood alcohol level. But if a vampire bites someone who drinks nothing but holy water, they're gonna feel that.
Cisco,
I'm a walking vampire
Mhm.
bomb.
Cisco, I
Yeah.
could use ceremony if we have an hour, and I could do bless water. I don't know if that means anything.
Just asking.
So Bruce could. I just don't know if he would make any kind of connections between what Ruin now is and what this would do. Because Andy would not.
Out of game, just to make it simple for you, make a religion check.
Sure thing, boss.
Do you want us all to do that, or just?
Sure. I will imagine Bruce will say aloud, "Oh, well, you know, maybe I should make some holy water," you know, so kind of thing.
Weird. I mean, for long term, if we're keeping anything like he's doing a secret, Bruce is technically the only cleric here, so. And that's barely a cleric.
Yeah, but I rolled well.
You did.
My roll
that's
20
very
is
good.
still super slow.
Yeah, no, this music is not playing neither. I restarted it.
It's
just for
playing.
that.
It's playing at my end.
Yeah. Oh, it is. Yeah. Okay, it's not playing in mine. But it's fine. Yeah, it could be my bandwidth. Okay. Oh wow, everyone rolled super well. You think to yourselves, as you mention about the holy water or something like that, there is something about Ruin that feels like the opposite of holy water, and it might not be a good idea to have holy water around him for some reason that you are not sure.
Bruce will be thinking of it in his head, but he has no reason to think that as such.
Yeah.
I imagine with his studies, he knows holy water and certain creatures does not mix.
Yeah, that's
this
why.
whatever's happened to Ruin, it's like you're not alive, really. I'm getting something here. So, as he's thinking this through, right, Ruin, something clearly has happened here, and you're not a fairy anymore. I really think we should go get this checked out with someone more knowledgeable before we go to speak to that wizard for that rescue mission.
Yeah, I don't want to hang around with more weird undead than I already do.
He's not quite
Sure.
undead. He's not quite there. He's just not quite alive either. It's
Either way,
really
I want
unusual.
to know if I revive him, he'll pop back up.
That's true.
You
Yes, I
don't
think
plan on putting me down and putting me back up, do you?
No, but it tends to happen.
it's actually a fair point, Ruin.
Yeah.
If it does happen, we need to know we can get you back up.
I'm pretty sure me, Errol, and Yaru are the only ones who haven't died in this room.
No, I've died.
Have you died?
Yeah, he died. Yeah, so
Died?
that serpent thing back in the woods.
Oh, right,
I
yeah.
got one shot on turn 1, remember?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Was that
Right,
I
well-
do anything?
I'm pretty sure
Not
me and
very hard.
Errol are the only ones who haven't died.
Harold's the one who killed me.
Okay, let's not mention that now, Bruce.
I give Harold a friendly nudge and sort of grin at him.
Either way, we should get him checked out with the proper people.
How big is Dragonborn Ruin? And does he have those wings? Am I looking at an accurate image of him right now?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can answer, Lucky. The size-wise, you're medium, right? As we discussed.
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah, perfect.
Ruin would just be a little shy of about 6 feet, maybe.
He's just below that, so at 5'11".
Probably, yeah, around there. Yeah.
So it's 180 centimeters for anyone who does metric. You're welcome.
So what's the game plan for now? Are we continuing on with the mission then?
No. We're gonna make sure you're not dynasty evil, or a walking evil corpse, or
Something
I don't
something.
feel. I don't feel evil.
yeah. Well, that's what an evil person would say.
That's not the important part, Ziggy. What you said was more important. If something hurts him or really does a number on him, we need to be able to get him back up again.
Yeah, because
I
like
prefer going to the Ogma Temple just to
yeah.
get you looked at.
Ruin.
This is clearly not normal.
Ruin, just to test things, can you simply break a finger?
What?
Sure,
Okay,
and I'll
well,
break Ziggy's finger.
No, your fuck.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That was a joke. That was a
Break
joke.
your
He didn't
finger.
specify.
I like
Brilliant.
Ruin takes that literally goes, just okay, just for his hands.
No, I'm kidding.
Very much a Leslie Nielsen
Ru-
punch
Ruin-
the person
Ruin
next
will
to you
t-
situation.
Yes.
Ruin will take out his blade and he'll just cut himself on the arm
Okay,
shallowly.
Errol will cast a first level. Okay, Errol doesn't have fucking healing spells. Okay,
Goodberry,
Errol's
Goodberry.
will Goodberry you
Goodberry.
and see if it heals.
Okay, as you cut yourself,
Pop.
the blood that comes out of you, which color would you imagine a moon dragon blood be? Like color, yeah. Will it be
Sort
red?
of like a.
Will it be green? Will it be, I don't know.
I picture it still being red, just with like a little. I don't know. Yeah, just everything bleeds red as far as I know.
Okay, so
Yeah.
as you bleed a little, you see that this red blood is much darker than a normal living blood, almost like kind of like a blackened blood. And as you give in the berry,
That's because
the
I haven't drank
wound-
enough water.
The wound closes a little. Just a tiny, not
Okay,
enough
well-
to close it all because he did more damage. I will imagine him doing a couple of points of damage with that cut, because a cut, you know. So
Oh, I just want a tiny cut like that.
okay, so if it's a tiny cut,
Okay,
he
well-
heals completely.
Errol will say, at least we can heal him with magic, but still, get
I
him
just-
checked out with a cleric.
I just imagine like in the movies, you know, they always said, "Give me a bit of blood," and they slash the whole hand and kind of like squeeze it, you know, kind of thing. So you think, "Wow, their soul will be dead." But sure, yeah, cool, cool.
So healing spells work. That's a relief.
Don't you guys think you're going a little too far into the like?
You
I understand the
fucking died.
dreams
No.
being strange.
You fucking died, and then woke up without us helping you, which is something, while yes, we'd like you to do that more, we don't want you to keep dying. Also,
Yeah,
you're a
you-
fucking Dragonborn now.
You're also at least partially undead. That's not normal. And
Well,
now
maybe
you're
it's-
Dragonborn.
Maybe it's got something to do with Willaban and Celebi. Maybe they
Oh.
finally trust me more.
No, they don't.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like them at all.
I'm
How do you guys know them? Do you guys go out to lunch with them or anything?
Are we wrong?
Like, we've met them multiple times, I believe,
Get him,
right?
get him,
Okay,
get him on
well,
the call.
the-
Get him on the call.
Fine. Willaban and Celebi, speak or say anything. Give us a sign if you don't trust me.
Oh, very clever.
Okay, bullshit. Come on.
No
tap
sign.
on-
Nothing
tap on your
happened.
necklace. Tap on your necklace.
You actually notice as you kind of look for the necklace, it's no longer there. Mind
Trust.
you
Ziggy,
feel it
trust.
ruin. It is inside your skin, like almost like it's gone underneath your muscles and everything. It's just you feel it in your bones, kind of like it's actually gone inside you.
Okay, if they did trust you, I don't know what the fuck you've done, but your fat ass would be destroying this building right now.
I've
If they did
done
trust
enough.
you.
I've done enough work that they've. Listen, the tiny form of being a fairy that was to punish me and humble me. I've been humbled.
Oh, you-
I've been around you enough.
We have beaten him up quite a few times.
That's not
Chaps.
humbling.
I mean, have you ever been beaten up before?
Constantly.
Then
A lot more
You know-
since meeting you.
it's a humbling experience. But actually, no, Ruin, this is good news. Is it? Did you do? Was that why you went out as a dragon the other night? You did a job. Did you do something for him that sorted things out?
I guess I did. Yeah.
Yes, I was sleeping on the roof. I saw you fly off. It's like, oh my goodness, dragon form.
Make either a deception check. Actually, in this case, because you all know off game what happened, make a deception check.
I mean, I'll just go by my passive insight because Bruce is not making an insight
Yeah,
check.
yeah.
He
It's
is
not,
assuming truth here.
Yeah.
Ziggy will make an insight check though, and maybe. Oh fuck. Okay, Ruin. Errol's gonna make an insight check.
Ah.
Just so I have a chance to roll better. Fuck.
I
Come on.
will use one of those inspirations, by the way. Fuck.
Wait, one of the party ones.
Yes. Oh,
You know what?
absolutely, yes.
You know, we'll just wait and see what you get first.
Yeah,
Uh,
we don't see your roll.
Fuck.
I don't know why. There's no hurry. You can
the
just
first one was
tell
a
us.
14.
Just
The best one was a 14. The other one was a nat 1, so
14 then.
yeah, 14. So
That beats
Not-
Bruce's
not-
passive insight.
I will say with this Mitzi bit, you know Ruin well enough to know that. Why would he lie? I don't know. It's not a big thing. It seems that it could be true. It could be not true. You are a bit unsure. Just
Okay.
your
Well,
insight reveals that
how
it
about-
could be. He shouldn't be lying. You know, he's quite surely.
Like he shouldn't have reason to, yeah. So, well, how about this then? Oh, clearly, healing magic works on you. Something has happened. How about we do this job? We discuss it when we're done.
works for me.
I look to Bruce will look to Ziggy, Errol, and Yagu to say,
Right. Sure then.
I'm still worried.
I don't get me wrong, Ziggy. I am too. Just we've been given a job. We should probably see what it's about. And our immediate concerns are allayed.
Uh,
So let's just go ahead and move on from this then.
well, you first then. Leave the room first.
Go to the
I'll
tailors
leave the room
actually.
first.
Get some clothes.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to walk with you behind me. Not until we get this sorted out.
Ziggy, we're fine just now. Don't worry about it.
This is weird shit.
I agree, but our immediate concerns are been assuaged.
Shit.
I agree. I'm not disagreeing. Let's just deal
I'm
with it
staying
once it's
cautious.
I-
It's the reason why I'm the one who hasn't died yet.
that is reasonable. We have potential work to do, and we can address this afterwards.
Right. Until then, I'm staying in the back.
Very well, very well. Anyway, hey, Ruin, get to the tailors. You look like a child right now, wearing your too small clothes.
I'm not gonna argue with that one. Ruin will just walk off heading towards to the tailors.
Yeah,
But he wanted to.
they don't really have like a full tailors. It's more like a charity shop kind of thing. I will imagine with the clothes.
They had a place in Candlekeep with clothes. Bruce got a
really?
shirt
Okay.
from there.
All right. So then, in that case, let's say that it's got two parts. One of it is more like a charity, kind of like selling to make money from all the village people who come to Candlekeep and leave their clothes and forget the things. Something happens, and after a year or so, if no one claims, then they sell that. And they also have like a
So a
tailor
lost and
shop.
found.
It's very simple. It's not a fancy tailor shop. They also have the sell uniforms and Candlekeep kind of like embroidered things with their logos and name, like a bit of promo in there as well, if you want. Yeah. In the shop
but
itself,
just-
it's a simple shop assistant, human man, non-descriptive, smiley. He greets you as you enter.
I'll just drop a fistful of like 7 gold and just say, whatever the nicest clothes you have. That's what I want.
This is too much money. Just 3 gold will do. And he gives
3.
you.
Fine.
And he gives you a simple, kind of like a nice, whatever style you're going for, like a suit or coats and things like that. Nothing Gucci or Louis or any Louis Van Vuitton or anything like that. Just normal.
Okay. So Ruin will walk out with like some
describe to us
with
how-
his mithril half plate like hanging off. It's like pauldrons now. Sashes to cover his chest. But most of it's just loose robing. It's just so he could show off his natural dragonborn scales.
Nice.
But yeah, I'm happy with that.
Hugh kind of bids you goodbye. Thanks for your patronage. And kind of,
You saw that, did you?
yeah. Kind of now.
Try to get back with the others as quick as I can, and
Yep.
try to see if we can go continue on with the mission now.
All right. While
Right?
Ruin is not there, will it be any conversations you guys like to have, or anything you like to do, or the rest of you while he's not there, before he comes back?
Ziggy, just I assume we're done. I need to just hang fire for an hour, and I'm gonna pick my spell for the day. So yeah, that's what Ziggy's gonna do.
Okay.
Well, he'll just do that on his own in his room.
Perfect. Bruce, Yagu, Errol. Let's say that Errol,
don't forget Errol.
just keep it simple. Errol
Yeah,
does something.
Errol helps
Range.
Ziggy
Harold,
with
I have
shit.
exactly 200 questions for you that only you can answer.
Errol will disappear into the ether. That's
he
what
does.
Errol will do.
He does. He did do good berries. He's already done that thing.
Yeah. Actually, I may potentially need a second person to help me with shit. So yeah.
I've played Errol before, so if you need some
Yeah.
help,
No, I just like in terms of me picking up my spells.
oh, I see. To look up stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Bruce doesn't really have anything else to do. He'll wait for everyone to get ready and for Ruin to return, and he's no reason to prepare holy water, so he's probably not going to do that. It's just not come up. Not really.
Okay.
Like he knows it's bad for undead. Like Andy doesn't really know what holy water does in this game, so I can't think why he would think he'd after seeing what happened with Ruins. Oh, I better make some. So he'll leave that alone. Like he'll be outside in the courtyard, doing some exercises, I imagine. Just getting ready. So if anyone swings by, he'll go hello, while doing his thing.
I don't know whether it'd be any helpful, but look, I'm gonna pick find traps, which I can get through divination and spirit bad
Listen.
shit. So I'm gonna give myself find traps.
Cool. Anything from
I'm not
Yagu,
really
actually?
planning on anything. No, I will just wait and carry on with the mission.
Okay. Perfect. As you kind of doing your own things there, and Ruin, you enter as well,
Mm-hmm.
and you all reunite.
Jolly good. Shall we go and see this wizard then?
Yep.
Another wizard. Oh.
Apparently they're the one with the job, so. So I'm
Right.
assuming we remember where we're told to
Yeah,
meet them.
you will be told that she's staying in Candlekeep for a few days, doing some research. That she will be very likely in the kind of on the research part of the library. This is not a forbidden part; it's more where the people who come from outside actually will go and see and about and get information when you do your research yourself. So it takes you a few minutes to kind of travel through all these different old structures and kind of ancient looking architecture of the beautiful Candlekeep until you arrive to the main library open room where you have all these huge wooden tables with open books, full of people researching, completely silent, no one is speaking at all, everyone is completely silent, is kind of the thing. And as you ask one of the abows, this tabaxi that you recognize, been held by before Ruin. He kind of tells you that the lady, the wizard lady, is actually doing some research there, and he kind of points you towards her. You see a woman with kind of blonde or hair, kind of beautiful, long, youngish, very and hard to tell how old she is. You don't think she's old, that's for sure. And she's got wizardy purple robes and kind of as you kind of approaching her, you see that she looks towards in your direction.
I'm picturing in my head like a blonde Winona Ryder. She just hasn't aged at all in 20
Yeah.
years.
Yeah, amazing. She looks human though. She smiles as you all approach her, and she says, "Oh, hi. You must be the Caravan of Chaos, right?"
That is us.
You've heard of us?
Yeah, I was giving descriptions of who you look like in case you will be
right, yeah,
you will approach me at some point. I was waiting for you to finish those 3 days that someone told me that one of you was had something upcoming.
Yes, we're all very busy and very important people, and our time is precious.
I hope you've heard
very
good things about us.
That is good, because the Harpers are willing to pay for your work, obviously. So that will make your time worth.
The Harpers, you say?
Yes.
How much do I know about the Harpers?
Yeah, as she says, the Harpers, you can make history checks, everyone.
I'm very
He
average
knows
then.
fuck all.
Oh,
Oh, but fucking hell! Second that
Whoa.
20 from Joey.
Yeah, Joe is
I need to
going
stop.
crazy.
I need to
Everyone is
stop.
rolling better than
We
you.
all-
Oh, wow.
Can we just,
Fucking
can we just
hell.
we retired Joey.
Yeah.
Like, Ziggy knows a man named Harper. That's
Yeah.
it. But
Yagu, how does Yagu know these people?
Joey was there when the order was written.
Of course.
Fucking
An
hell! as
order
well as
came by
Yagu
my
was.
lake exactly after that moment to tell me about it. That's
You know,
Yeah, they
Ziggy,
were founded as Lake.
you know, it's one of the factions. You just don't know so much about it. You probably do.
No,
It's
no,
just on
no.
this moment. It's just like you
on,
think.
on a 9. Don't even
Yeah.
give me.
I mean, it's
don't
a
even give me the spelling.
DC-10, so
Don't-
it was meant to be
Don't.
DC-10.
I rolled a 9.
I know.
Yeah,
Don't even
you
give
know,
me the
you know
spelling
they
of
exist.
Harper.
They are an organization, a faction, like you have many.
No,
others.
I'll forget it.
The
Save from
rest of
metagaming,
you
I'll forget it.
who did really well, fucking hell, you know everything, guys, in there. All of you, really, to be honest with you.
you know more than
You-
a wizard.
Yeah, the Harpers are an organization of spellcasters and spies who covertly oppose any abuse of power, magically or otherwise. Working alone or in small cells, they gather information through Ferrum. It's kind of like a secretive organization as well. They analyze the politics and dynamics of each region and realm, and they kind of use this to help the weak, the poor, the oppressed. So it's pretty much your kind of vibe. Most of you. And normally the Harpers will only act openly as a last resort, you know that. So the fact that they are reaching out to you means that this is something that is probably beyond lots of their power, likely.
Bruce immediately realizes the Harpers. He's like, the Harpers organization.
Are you a fan, Brucey boy?
He has his little flag, like I love the Harpers.
Yeah.
Yes.
She shows you this ping, as you mentioned, something about the Harpers, and you see their kind of symbol that I totally know. I think from the movie, from the top of my head, I think it's an harp, actually. Harp, no? That's the-
Yeah, it won't be that creative. It'll be a harp.
Yeah, I think it's a harp, actually. That's with a plume or with a feather or something like that. And
It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, my lady. And he sort of takes her hand, he very gently, clasps it.
Likewise, I am actually sorry. Will you mind which one is you? Because I got you. I guess you. It's a few of you are green in color. I'm sorry to say. I was giving descriptions based on that. I am Rilia.
Were you not given races? Errol will say.
Oh, we don't use that word
Green
anymore
ones
now.
and-
We call it species, you see. No joking.
That is more than reasonable. Genuinely.
Times are changing, you see. No, okay. Yeah.
Right, well, I'm 100 years old. I'm not going to learn new tricks.
Oh,
I'm with
you
Ziggy
look,
on that one.
you look fantastic.
No,
You
that
must
was
tell me the
Errol's.
secret.
Oh fuck, Errol.
Elven blood.
She kind of smiles with a cheeky smile, kind of looks at you, kind of like, nice. Money. We were talking about money, right? I'm sure. I've been told that obviously you spec paid jobs. This job is being recommended by the Lord's Alliance, and that's why you're getting the job. They have an alliance with the Harpers as well, obviously, assuming members of the Lord Alliance. The Harpers will pay you 1,500 gold pieces each for the job, assuming it's successful, or half if it's not fully done properly. I'll explain you further in a second.
Just that I turn to everyone. So I feel that's more than reasonable, and so
Well-
what? Sorry, Ruin. Sorry,
So what's the total we're looking at though?
1,500 each.
Oh, that's a little low for us, isn't it?
1,500 each. How much money do you have currently?
300.
You have 300. So you'll be making a profit of a lot.
5 times.
A profit 5 times your current value
sorry.
profit.
Yeah.
I won't complain anymore, but I think we could ask for more.
I would feel dreadful to argue for more from an organization as grand and decent as these people.
Okay, Ziggy will start saying this. It really depends on the job, though, Brucey boy. I mean, come on.
It's a rescue
You
mission.
know. Yeah, but who are we rescuing? And why are they stupid enough to be needing rescue?
Yeah, who are we rescuing? And Ruin will say this to the Harper agent.
Yeah, I will imagine you will move to the side a little bit. She's there waiting patiently, and then you get close and ask her. And she says, it's a all member, should we call it, of the Harpers. You might even know him, actually. His name is Bargan. He's a
What's the name, sorry?
well-known Bargan.
Bargan.
Yeah,
I mean,
Bargan.
Bargan.
But he's known artistically as Arant Quill.
Aaron
Will.
Quill.
Okay.
You make a history check, all of you, as you hear the name.
It's just the spelling of them, because I know they
Yeah.
could be completely different from what
Ooh, Ziggy
Arant
knows.
Quill I got. Yeah.
Yeah.
His first good roll of the night.
Nice.
And
yeah, well done.
Joey's, Errol's first shit roll of the night. Let's go.
I mean, this thematically totally makes sense, though, even though Ziggy is not a bard as a regular bard. You might have heard things of other bards, and you hear that this...
High levels.
Yeah. He's a very well-known, famous bard who kind of disappeared from spotlights for reasons that you are not sure of.
Ziggy will assume what happens to every bard. Mental breakdown.
So I take it then it's not common knowledge that Arant Quill was a Harper then. So this is like the explanation as to why he is being out of the public eye for a while.
Potentially, yeah.
Really? Rilia, is this why Mr. Quill has not been in the public eye for so long?
Well,
His last show did bomb, that was probably why.
We actually had to trap him inside a demiplane. That's why he is nowhere anymore. Yes, he actually, unfortunately, he got corrupted by evil magics. We are not sure the exact source of it, but he lost his mind. He started killing people, destroying things for power, killing innocents. He just lost control, and we didn't want to kill him because we know he's a good person. We were hoping to we tried different ways to use purifying magic on him, but it didn't seem to work on him.
I mean,
until eventually
so-
we did find something, but
wait,
he's been trapped there for quite a while now.
he went psychotically evil and you didn't take him out? I'm sorry, whatever goodwill you had, he went psychotically evil.
He was a hero of the people. We are aware that he's possessed by an entity. He's not really himself anymore.
Well, if he's possessed and there's no cause and you've done all your best, you've got to cut his eyes.
I
Well, they've
know, this is
succeeded,
not
though.
what we do. We succeeded, we trapped him, and he's safe there, and in the moment he's purified, he will make amends, and I mean, you can't really get blame if you are possessed by another entity, right? If you are possessed by a ghost, you are just a puppet of them.
Did he get possessed by choice, or...?
Apparently not. There was something that... the evil for power became later. He was always a very humble. He stamped upon with some kind of item. We aren't sure which item it was, but he scrambled his mind and changed him completely. Ruin, even though they're not really talking about you, kind of thing, this kind of like it makes you feel very uncomfortable. Really, the whole story of him.
Sorry, switching to Errol. With a bit of a stress headache. So, run that back about us again. So you said he has been trapped and he's dealt with. So what do we have to do with this?
So he's trapped there to find a form of purifying magic that will cleanse him, and we found one. She kind of like, at this point, you will have follow her to a more private room. You wouldn't be speaking openly in the library, first of all, because no one can speak, and there is kind of shushing going around straight away as anyone speaks just to piss you off, because the abows are angry and they want a piece of people, I guess. So you go into this other room, so she pulls out this dagger made of a single piece of amethyst. You see that is fully beautifully carved, and you feel its magic as you focus on the dagger. As she opens this kind of wrapping where she has it, you see that on the hilt of the dagger there is all these emblazoned runes that kind of circumvent the whole pommel all the way, and the blade itself is kind of like jagged a little bit. And you can feel, Jagu, being a paladin who you are, you feel this kind of radiance. That this dagger is kind of holy somehow.
That thing is cool.
Yeah, I can tell.
Yes,
That's such a Yaku thing to say.
I mean, no, it's not that viable. Like, if someone should carry it, it should be me, right?
So it's pretty straightforward. You go into Wisteria Vale, you find Quill, and you stab him with the dagger. Once you stab him with the dagger, the purifying magic and the spells within will be released, and the dagger will become non-magical, and the demi-plane will be banished, and all of you will be expelled and out, and Quill will no longer be corrupted. Simple as that.
So, why can't you guys just stab him?
Well, the thing is...
If that's all that needs to be done.
We want you to do it. This is how it works. I mean, we don't have any agents right now that are available to do this job, and we know that you have dealt with the cult of the Whisper One. We know all the things that you've done, and you've been highly recommended. I mean, we want to make sure whoever goes there succeed, and we need your expertise and your skills.
Yeah,
you are a powerful hero.
What is inside there? That's...
Sorry?
So you know what's inside there, you know what's waiting for us?
Yes, we constructed a demi-plane for him, so it's like a town. As you hear the name Wisteria Vale as well, you can make a history check, all of you also. Please.
What were you about to
And
say,
also,
Lucky?
do we feel like she's telling us everything? Like
You can make.
all the
I
truth?
mean, she's telling you what she wants to. You know, these organizations, they are fucking shady. You don't need to make inside checks. They tell you just what they've been told to tell you. You know, so of course she's not telling you anything, but not everything, but not for a. Do an inside check actually, if you want to figure that out.
Right, well, Errol will keep going. How
Fuck.
safe is this demi-plane for us?
I trust her. Fuck it.
So 7, yeah. You know that, you know. She's from an organization. She's telling you what she wants you to know only. Yagu and Errol Demerfield, that kind of makes sense as well. And Ziggy, you got a 21 history. Is that the one from now, Ziggy, or you're not doing?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, okay. So you will know 10, Ruan not enough, 8 not enough, 7 not enough. But you will know that this town, it was a village actually, Wisteria Vale, that you might have heard of. That's why you remember this. And it's a village that used to be very close to the river Chiontar, on the east of Baldur's Gate, and it was destroyed over a decade ago.
Oh, yes, Ziggy, I think I spent my teens there once for a weekend.
Oh, yeah, you know
it's
it,
our village.
yeah. Yes, I mean, we chose this location as it's kind of like a beautiful, just the right place, not too big, not too small. We made this demi-plane to resemble this. I feel like there is something else that should be knowing about this. I've read the story twice, but it's very. I'm sure there is other reason. It's not just random. But sure.
Remind us of it
He's from there,
retroactively,
of
yeah.
course. How stupid! Of course, he's from there. That's why. Yeah. Yes. She will tell you that. So, Aaron Quill is from actually there. Was from.
Would it?
Wisteria
Would
Vale.
it? Does this village's destruction have anything to do with what happened to him?
I believe everything is kind of on the book, but yes, I believe that.
Very well. Bruce will turn to everyone and says, "I appreciate that. We're being told what's on a need-to-know basis, but we're all aware the Harper's reputation precedes them. This isn't something they would do out of greed or self-satisfaction.
Mhm.
But they're willing to risk our lives, Bruce. That's
Just
Well,
out
yes.
of just out of game, and just to make this simple, because I know you guys always feel like this. This is the normal thing, you know. When you are paid for a job, it's because someone wants you to risk the job. If they could do it themselves, they just will do it. You know, she's an archmage as well, you know. But that is the whole point of being given jobs. You know, they are
yeah.
not.
That's
Not
literally
everyone
what
is
Bruce was about
trying
to say
to
earlier.
rip you off. It's just that's how it works, you know.
No, it's just I think as Errol, I'd ask
Hmm.
if it's so simple. Why?
Yeah, but you can't trust everyone you meet. You know what I mean?
Well, that's what they just said. The agents that they do that would be powerful enough to do it are currently preoccupied, and we're being offered a job. This is literally our employment.
Okay. Anyway,
Yeah, but then
what powerful shit in there do we have to
yeah,
worry about?
that's
That's
that
another good
question.
question.
To be honest with you,
What should we be worried about?
There is a demi-plane. You once you enter, okay, yeah, sure. She kind of put this with your passive insights. You know, she's telling you something she wasn't supposed to, not because the nature of the job, for whatever reason. She just says, well, there is a little catch, and this is why the money is the right amount. He's one person. You guys are just 5. But until once you go into the demi-plane, you won't be able to exit until you stab him with the dagger. Or kill him. Hopefully
Very
you
well.
won't have to kill him.
Okay, so we have
Bring the
to.
corpse, will resurrect him. And stab him with the dagger,
Right,
if
so-
that comes to it.
So we're
Which-
going to be trapped in a demi-plane.
Temporarily
We'll have a
only.
way out.
Yeah.
Trapped? You know, imprisoned is still imprisoned. Falsely or not.
I would very much like to help these people.
Ziggy, I don't think we're gonna be able to talk our way out of this one. Not with Bruce here. He does.
Like, I'm
love
willing
the
to
hard
help
work.
as well, but I still don't feel like I'm getting the full picture. Like,
Is it
it
safe
still
to
sounds like to me that any regular person can still do this job. When we have to step in, right? Like, what? Where's
Yeah,
the
I'll go-
danger?
yeah.
What's going on? Like,
Yagu brings up a fair
We
point. How
actually
much
don't
control
know.
does this man have over his demi-plane?
Say it again?
How much? Yagu's bringing up a good point. How much control would this man have over this demi-plane he's in? I'm assuming if he's still not himself, he has full control over it, and
No,
Potentially it could be a fortune.
not at all. The demi-plane was constructed to trap him. That is the problem. We actually don't know what's going on there, because in the moment anyone enters, they will be trapped inside. So we actually don't know. We know it's a perfect, beautiful town, and he should be okay. There is no reason why things should go wrong there. We've kind of replicated a real town, and everything is real. Real people with the stories, even though they might not be as real as they look. But you know, he should be happy. He's completely. Everything should be okay. The problem is that we cannot enter the place.
Right, well,
Because if we enter, we'll have to kill him to exit. And we were not ready. We couldn't find the right spells to kind of purify him. It's taking us a while. Fortunately.
Right,
Only
well, I think
1,500 gold.
I think if this becomes more of an issue, we should, I don't know, maybe get some form of, like, you know, additional pay if it becomes more of a problem than just stabbing the man.
we're getting a total of 7,500 gold.
I mean, I understand.
That's more than we have combined. I think we're getting quite well paid.
I'm not
So,
lying.
it's a
I don't
dangerous job.
see why should be any dangers.
Let's assume there's danger. We have all dealt with danger before, and we're doing it for a good cause. I don't know much about Arrant Quill, but if he's highly regarded amongst your group, we're doing a good thing. And he turns to everyone else saying, "It's like, I really think I would like to do this. I think we should be doing. It'd be good to do something relatively straightforward."
I just
And
think we should be very cautious with stuff at the moment, and he sort of gives a sort of look towards Ruin.
Again, I agree. It's something we'll sort out when we get back.
Fine, but if I die, you're
we'll bring
coming
you
with
back.
me.
No, we'll bring you back. It's fine.
Come on, Ziggy. Dying isn't that bad. We've all died at least once.
Oh, yeah,
I'll
you've-
tell you what. If you
Yes,
die,
but-
we will pay for your resurrection. Well,
Oh, you
raised.
better pay for more than my resurrection.
Yeah.
If one of you dies, we will
That's a
make sure
deal.
that we bring you back.
Out of interest, Lady Rilia, how often could you do that? Because someone's being really annoying. We could just do it again and bring them back up again.
Well, it becomes harder every time you do it, but
Bruce is saying it with a big smirk on his face, so it's I don't know if Rilia's picking up on that.
she kind of like didn't get it at first, but then in the moment she does, she kind of smiles and she kind of like covers her mouth like cheekily, kind of flirty. Oh, you are ever so funny. He says.
Joku will go to Ruin and whisper in his ear. Can you pretend to be dead again?
What?
No, not now, like after, like when you come back so we can get the 500 gold from your resurrection.
Ruin falls over. Oh no!
Oh, it
Wait,
already
wait,
happened,
wait.
500 please.
Wait, I'll telepathy Yagu. Like, you want to do something bad for gold? I'm in. That's all you had to say.
Right. Well, not knowing that just happened. Yes, I think we'll take the job.
All right, that sounds fantastic. I'm ever so happy. It would have been horrible for me to be waiting here for days for you to tell me not. So I'm glad you are. Just for a disclaimer, and she kind of pulls this scroll, kind of like with the tiny kind of writing, like a huge thing for you to sign at the end, kind of like the Harper's does not, blah blah blah, and it's like all the list of things that kind of like a
There'll be
normal
something
thing.
there'll be something about if you're mauled to death by a rabid goat, we're not held liable for that.
Yeah, it's kind of like
I don't-
what you will get from your phone, like confusing words.
I
kind of-
don't- I don't sign liabilities.
Reading it, Ziggy will say, "What do you mean? If I suffer any injuries, I can't have you legally liable because I got a newsletter 4 years ago. What do you mean?"
I mean, you've done jobs before. This is normal faction behavior. I'm sure, as you are with the Lord's Alliance, you will have been.
There was a joke there to some recent news.
Oh,
Candlekeep never made us sign this.
You kind of see
The-
that
the-
even
the
though
Disney
she's
thing.
trying
The
and she's
Disney
super
thing.
intelligent, she's not a very humorous person, and she doesn't seem to be getting the jokes.
Goes right over her head.
I don't want to. I don't want to sign this. I'll do the mission. I want the gold. Not signing the liability.
I don't think you're getting the gold if you're silent.
Yeah, unfortunately, you can go, but we won't be able to pay you if you don't sign. I mean, there is no catch here. I'll go through the whole thing with you. We have time, right? We're not in a hurry. There is not a contract with an evil entity here. We are the Harpers.
Listen, I've had plenty of contracts with plenty of beings here. It's kind of my rule of thumb not to sign anything.
Ruin, it's the Harpers. You know who the Harpers are. They're not these clerics who are trying to win a bet with one another.
Fine, but know this: if you jip us on any of our money, you're the first one to die, and I'll sign it.
Don't
my
mind him,
God.
my lady. He's a cranky idiot.
I wasn't actually told you were a dragonborn. Actually, are you a dragonborn, or are you? She kind of gets really close to you, kind of thing, and looks at you weirdly.
From
And I
the
wasn't-
way it sounds, you weren't told what any of us were.
The
Yeah.
Dragonborn thing's a recent development. We're going to
It's-
sort it out when we get
yes,
back.
Funny how you were told plenty of stuff about us, but we weren't told much about you. And then Ruin will walk off sassily.
Is he? She kind of will whisper towards you, Bruce. That seems to be as well as Yagu. That seem to be okay with the things. And she said, "Is he undead?"
It's recent development. I did a spell, and yes, at least somewhat healing magic works.
Oh.
He was a fairy yesterday. It's a long story, but once we get back, we're going to get him checked out, and just to make sure things are okay. Our immediate concerns are fine.
I've
but,
been heard stories of people kind of becoming fairies one day and then out of nowhere, and she kind of now makes a joke that she smiles, kind of like, and kind of
Bruce will
goes.
smell this one.
She kind of looks down, thinking, that was kind of inappropriate. No, but she doesn't say that aloud. Anyway, the book.
Gay joke! Haha!
Yeah, she kind of gulps. I have this for you. This is the book. And she kind of pulls out this beautiful, bound in green leather, large kind of book, large. Since it's not really that large. 9-inch tall, 6-inch wide, a couple of inches thick. You see that there is like a bound in green leather, like I mentioned, and it's got leaves and vines carefully burned into the corners, front and back cover, and it's also in gold embossed on the front with no author credited on the outside or inside of the book. You see that the thick cream color pages emit a faint scent of flowers and grass, and the writing is neat and steady. Very good calligraphy. And she kind of says, "Oh, so this is the story of Quill, in here. Once you kind of like go through the book and read a little bit, there is the book will transform into a magical object that will allow, once the activation phrase is spoken, for the portal to open and for you to be able to go inside.
Very well. Bruce will pass the book to Ziggy. You're a more confident reader than I am, and
I mean, sure, I can read it. Sure. Who's getting the dagger, by the way? I think we should mention that. Maybe, when I'll look to everybody else. It's like, you all are better at stabbing than
I mean,
I
so
thought Yagu was gonna take it. He looked really interested in it.
yes, but
well, I'm faster than Yagu. I can take a few hits, but Errol is the most mobile. So perhaps me or Errol.
and Errol can teleport.
True. Oh, give it to me just now, and we'll discuss when we get there.
Okay.
I have to say as well, for disclaimer, we are 100% sure the dagger works. You might need to stab him twice. I'm not actually sure. We tried it on devils
did you
and
try it
other
on?
creatures of that sort. And some of the creatures we experienced that they had to be stabbed a couple of times for it to take on. Hopefully it won't be the case.
Was this part of the catch that you should have told us before we signed the contract?
I mean, why are you being so difficult? I mean, I was warned about you, but I find you extremely impertinent, really. I've never met anyone as impertinent as you, really. But that's my opinion. It's not a big thing. Were you beaten up when you were a child
Well,
or
opinions
something?
opinions are like asses. Everyone has one, but
I mean,
you
tell me
know
your
what?
truth.
I
Why don't
ju- I
you
just-
tell me your story? Why don't you tell me your whole life?
I-
Why don't you tell
I
me
ju-
everything,
I'm
every
just-
secret of you?
I
Make a wisdom saving
I'm
throw
just
as she casts detect thoughts on you. You actually see it
I will.
happening.
Oh,
not do it
she's doing
suddenly.
that.
Yeah,
Oh,
she just starts casting.
In the time we see her sort of doing the spell, Bruce is like, "Oh,
20.
you ruined. You're being an ass."
With a 20, just enough, you feel what were your initial thoughts to start with, because that will go through. She
Why?
will try to pull
I
deeper.
just Ruin is mildly upset that he's inconvenienced by a contract. That's pretty much it. He's just like, she's giving us information that she should have said before the contract. That's
Okay.
pretty much it.
All right. So you kind of do that, and she kind of like feels that her spell didn't take. She says, "Oh, I guess you're quite right. But there is so much information that I was meant to tell you, and I struggle for words. My apologies, sir." And she says
okay.
with this kind of sarcasm.
Everybody makes mistakes, and I'll detect thoughts back on her.
Okay. You kind of think she's thinking, what an asshole, the things I have to do for the Harpers. Seriously, I'm so close to disintegrate this guy. And she's thinking to herself. She makes the
That's fine.
save.
You can try.
That was her surfer thoughts. She also succeeds as you.
The intrusive thoughts.
And she says, when you're
Well,
she kind of looks at you surprised, because obviously you're not using anything to cast this, so she's kind of like, what?
Yeah, don't do that to me.
Oh, I'm not sure what is going on, but anyway, this is not about you and me. This is about Quill and his safety, and thank you guys. I'm very, very happy that you are taking on this mission. You will have to read, like I said, this thing, and within the text there will be the phrase. I'm actually not sure what the phrase is. It changes every time on its own, so you'll have to read through the story and find the phrase yourself. Once I know the phrase, then it will change again. That's how it works, so you have to quickly use it.
Very well.
Okay.
Shall we be off then? As Bruce takes and shoots the dagger.
Quick thing, Bruce. Errol will say, can I have a quick look at that dagger?
Oh, certainly.
And Errol's gonna do a bit of like finger work with the dagger, just like checking the weight, and he's gonna think there's a specific plan which I'm gonna mention to Joey. Like, is it like weighty to the point where he could potentially use it as like an arrow, and like shoot it at somebody? Could that be something Errol does?
Yeah, definitely, that could work. It will be. The only thing is that based on the magic of it, make an Arcana check.
As Errol's.
Yes, Herald, yeah, please.
Yeah.
The logistics of shooting a dagger with a bow.
17.
It
I'm
is
just thinking, if it
doable-
pierces him.
It is
it
doable
passes
with
it.
a normal dagger, but for the magic of this dagger to be released, it has to be a close distance attack, a stab. So once the dagger becomes non-magical, Herald could use it and throw it on someone. But while he's got this magic, the magic of it, you are unsure whether it be released if it's from range.
Stupid.
Does that make sense?
I assume that's just a thing with the book, but that's just stupid.
I'd imagine
Yeah, it
though
says on
that
the book
daggers
that
in
it's a
general,
melee
you,
attack. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
I
the,
don't know
the
why.
daggers,
Yeah, that's just stupid.
there's nothing to knock it onto the string with an actual diamond, a normal dagger. And you could also flavor it as the weight of this one is wrong because it's a
Yeah.
ceremonial weapon.
Yeah, you feel like as you kind of like move the dagger in your hand, it kind of moves in a weird way, like almost like it's got some kind of like a magic buoyancy to it. You know, it doesn't actually work. If you were to throw it, it will do like a magical weird pattern kind of something, and it might be harder to hit because of that.
Ah, well. It could have been fun.
I guess
Yeah,
it
the
might
weight-
be
the weight's a bit
out of
more
game. It might
yeah.
be very easy, too easy. Maybe that's why they made it that it has to be a melee attack with the dagger. It says here specific
Yeah, but
with a
that's not
melee attack
fun.
hits with this dagger. That's what it says. I'm sorry.
It needs the personal touch.
Yeah.
What's the point in stabbing a person if you don't look him in the eyes when you do it?
Yeah, well, Errol has we've seen Errol has elven eyes. It's fine.
Like every backstepper, like disproves your points.
Yeah.
Andy.
Right.
Either way, ignore my stupid idea.
If Bruce will take the dagger back, he'll sheath it. Go, yeah, the weight is a bit off. It's like there's something attached to it as you swing it. But Ziggy, crack open the book and let's go.
Okay, I swear to God, though.
I
if
will
this
leave
kills
you.
us-
You guys will.
Oh,
need
you're not
like a-
joining?
I mean, I'm an archmage. I might just.
being paid for the job,
I might just.
Ziggy.
You know what? I should have
Hey,
kept the
hey,
7,500 and
Look
doing
at
myself.
look
but-
at the robes. So am I. Here I am. Look at the robes.
Wow, nice. That's a very expensive robes. Amazing.
Yeah, more expensive than yours.
Are
and
you
I'll start
selling,
reading
eh?
the book.
She says.
Fuck no.
Oh dear. Oh well, I had to try. I've wanted one of those for
And-
ages, actually, but they are super
Oh, well,
expensive,
you-
way out my
Well, when you
Yeah.
become an archmage of my level, and I'll open the book.
She kind of winks. to
While
me.
you're reading it, Bruce is muttering to himself, like, one of these days you two are going to do us out of something, a really good term, but I suppose you're being assholes, and then, then the magic works.
Oh, there's a spell mistake here.
I should show you this. Actually, forgot quickly. While Siggy's reading the book, is anyone else reading the book or just him?
Bruce will be looking over his shoulder.
My familiar will also be there.
It's quite
Bruno
simple.
read it.
This one.
Yeah, cute.
Yeah, this is
And
the
he's currently an owl.
most normal book I think we've seen.
Yeah. So Siggy, roll a d20.
Oh
And
fuck.
add your intelligence to it, or investigation. Okay, investigation is quicker, easier.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Go
Because
for it. Do it.
okay,
Do it.
Because-
Do it. Do it. Do
Do
it.
it. Do it.
okay, 18.
Yeah, there you go.
All right.
I was really expecting a high roll there. I don't know why.
Oh yeah, 18's
Um,
pants. Right?
No,
As
that's a
you-
6 on the die.
Okay. As you are reading the book, I'll tell you what it says in a second, but let's move to this. There is a line that says, "We lift up our light to reveal what is hidden and banish the darkness forever." and you think that that line is kind of out of context on what you are reading, and you think to yourself that that is what will activate and open the portal. However,
Okay, well,
as you are reading the
I've got
book,
the code phrase.
as you're reading the book, you find the story of this gentleman. I'll go as fast as I can, but this is a little bit of reading. I'm not gonna read it. I'm just gonna kind of like skimming around. On the
give us the
book,
abridged version.
the book is divided in 3 acts: Act 1, 2, and 3. On the first act, the protagonist, he's referred as Bargan, but you know, because she told you already that that was his name before he was famous. Bargan was this boy who loved storytelling and wanted to and loved magic. He lived with his farm, with his parents in a farm, and he would perform for the villagers in the inn and stuff at night in his beginnings. As he started to grow up and become an adult, there was a lord that was quite evil that used to come and visit the place, demanding drinks and food, and very rude to everyone. And when the hospitality wasn't to his liking, he would just burn down places and stuff like that. One day, as things became really bad, there was a dispute, and Bargan confronted this lord. As the confrontation began, this lord pulled out this amethyst dagger, and you actually realize it looks described identical to the one you have, and he cut his face with it. That's why Bargan has a mark on his face, a huge slash. The Lord burned down the whole village, and Bargan was the only survivor, so he will always remember that it was his fault. And this kind of made Bargan miserable for all his life. He kind of made an oath to be good and find a way for him to make amends so people wouldn't hurt others like this before. Again, you know. On Act 2, Bargan, who is grown older now, is in a quest to capture this Lord Rathmore. And as he asked around in a city for information, eventually he was approached by a wizard who told him that it will be if he wants to, he could join a secret organization that fights evil, and they will help him to bring down and kind of like track this evil lord. The wizard invited Vargas to join the Harpers, and he became a member. As he was already in the Harpers, he eventually found the location of this lord. There was a banquet being made, and eventually Bargan kind of took his revenge. And even though he did what he had to do and took this lord and he went to jail, he managed to suppress himself and his impulse to kill him. But he kind of got obsessed with it, you know? And he came one of his fixations to be the best agent on the Harpers, who kind of overcome that. On Act 3, as Bargan became more and more powerful, eventually his magic and espionage he was one of the best agents, even able to find corrupted kings and mages, and he became a legend outside the Harpers as his performing abilities and his bard and his shows became something known, and that's why you know him. He used magic for his shows. Eventually, Bargan battles with an archmage who was turned evil by an ancient obelisk object that he found. And as found and kind of made by the evil gods of secrets, it says here. Although Bargan defeated the Archmage, the prolonged contact with the obelisk corrupted him, and even though all his allies tried to eliminate him, it was impossible to actually stop him. So the Harpers devised the solution by banish him into a demi-plane until they will find the cure for him. And then the plane ends with a short monologue of the author saying that he was a friend of Bargan until he changed, and then it's got that line that you see, the light will come when light will banish darkness, kind of thing. That's the phrase. Sorry for that, guys. I know that was a lot.
I've got the abridged notes down now.
Does everyone feel okay with the story? Is it something you want me to repeat? Was it clear? Because I was trying.
I think it's kind of clear.
Okay.
Send us the abridged notes like later on or something. Since we're
Alright.
going to the demi-plane now and it's 9:05, could we stop for a break? And
I think that would be a sensational idea. Cool. So we'll take a little break here. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the beginning of the curious tale of Wisteria Vale. Yay! All right, bye. Alright, and we are back. Thank you very much for holding on, as we are about to explore the tale of Wisteria Vale. I will imagine Ziggy gives the book to you, Bruce. Just to keep it simple.
Sure, if Ziggy wants to, but since he's gone, so yeah, I'll put it in
Ziggy,
my,
say
my
no
bag.
if you don't want to give the books to Brooke. Okay, sure. Perfect.
Never mind then. Sorry, Luke.
And as you have the book in your hands, whenever you guys are ready, please let me know, and you could enter the plane unless you want to have a conversation or anything. You are alone. The mage has left you, and she bids you Godspeed, and she will be here waiting for you.
Alright. Here,
Oh, that was so quick.
yeah.
You gave the book
There.
to Bruce, Siggy. He's got it in his hands at the moment.
Shall I put it in Bruce's bag then, or?
I mean, you know you will need to say the words aloud holding the book to activate the demi-plane, so...
It's fine then, it's fine. If it's going back at all to Ziggy, Luke could just say so. It's grand.
Okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
I'm not bothered with the book. I'll keep it on my hand just in case, because I guess I'm the magic man.
Yeah.
Alright, well,
At
I've
this
got
point,
in my
Ziggy,
inventory, and I will swap back to you soon.
at this point, Ziggy, when you figured out what to do with the book, you kind of use a little bit of magical light into the pages of the book, and then hidden behind that phrase that says the light will reveal what is hidden. As you put this magical light over those pages, you see written Harper's at Twilight, and you are 100% sure that is the phrase to open the demi-plane.
Yep. Right, I know what to say. Don't worry, all. I've never done this before. Okay.
Saying that only amplifies my worry.
Yep. Demi-plane time. And Ziggy will say the command phrase.
Alright, as you do that whilst holding the book shakes and flies into the air. All these pages kind of separate on its own accord from the binding, and it starts to rearrange themselves into the form of a portal that you see open, like a hole, black hole, pretty much.
Well, there we go.
Okay, as you,
Okay.
assuming everyone goes in.
First,
Ruin?
Ruin.
If I have to.
You have to.
Stop
Yeah.
being an arsehole, Ruin, and get in the scary portal.
Yeah, Ruin,
Alright.
please.
Poor Lucky. Stop it.
Why is it me?
This is
If
just-
you die, you'll pop back up.
Yeah.
Yeah, he told us that we
Yeah.
get revived no matter what.
As you get into the portal, the book pages rearrange itself from the other side once you enter, and you see that the book goes back into your hand, Ziggy. You find yourselves in a beautiful, bright, sunny day, almost like the one outside, but you feel in the air that this place is not fully real as such. You hear sounds of nature, soothing sound of nature, bird songs, of chirpings, gentle breeze ruffling the leaves all around you, and a beautiful road that leads into a faraway town that you see in the distance. Every single flower is blooming and verdant and feels so like if you will be in a place where they put you to make you happy, pretty much. It's just to really perfect everything. What would you like to do?
Well, it's eerily nice, but let's get a bird's eye view. And as I do, I'll fling out a card towards the air, and it'll turn into a by familiar turtle who will give us a bird's eye view as we walk towards the town.
All right. With your familiar's air kind of view there, you notice the town is something very small. You see different buildings, nothing that brings your attention, nothing that seems out of the ordinary all around. And you see this tiny town surrounded by this forest where you were, that you just follow the road. There is farms, there is what it seems to be some kind of inn. There is different shops like a tailor, marketplace, and a very huge, large manor that kind of stands out. Two-story, made of white stone. And that's from the
Okay.
familiar view. I imagine he tells you, or you kind of like go through
If-
his eyes or whatever.
If I was a betting boy, and I am a serious problem, I'd say that up there is where we need to go. So,
Shall we
anybody
go?
want to break into a mansion?
Well, let's get to the town at least.
Like, can we not like get a drink first or something?
Yeah, come. You had time to get drinks on the way there.
Okay.
You also had time to go to the bathroom.
The manor is positioned in a way that you are entering from the other side of it. So to get to the manor, you will have to go through the village, unless you want to go into the forest and circumvent the village. That it will be kind of awkward. But as you,
Fine. We can get one scotch, okay? One scotch.
Bruce pulls out his
Only
keg.
one.
Bruce pulls out the big keg of Orcish ale he has in his bag of holding, just takes a swig, and then, well,
See?
Ziggy's turned around and offers it to Yaku.
See, like Bruce, he was prepared. Do your day drinking in prep.
Like, I like to get my drinks from various places, you know.
He's still holding the keg
I've
out
been
in
stuck
front of
in
you.
the same place for over all my life. Like, let me enjoy the rest of the world for once.
You
Where
heard,
are
you
we
heard,
actually?
you heard the old man, Ziggy.
Like,
We
where
might as
is
well
Demi
stop and
playing?
smell the roses.
Where is this exactly? Like,
The demi-plane isn't exactly anywhere. It's, you know, magically its own place. So we're not technically in a
So what you're saying is
place.
Yagu will only have a chance to visit this place once in his lifetime, and you want to rush him.
I mean, if he pisses off the Harpers enough to get him trapped in here, no, but I don't think that's going to happen.
I'm heading towards the town. Bruce starts walking.
okay, as you kind of leave, keep following
That's
the
decision
road.
made for us.
You leave the Valyrian forest and kind of enter into the more like the town kind of thing. As you are kind of walking, you see some kind of farms on your left. You see in there a variety of crops and livestock, grain, sheep, plants in the farm's side. On the other side, you see what it seems to be a market, like a marketplace kind of thing. In there, you see that on the edge of the village, they sell food, fabrics, goods from outside the village, like lots of different trinkets. And you see some traveling merchants as well that seem to be just arrived there with fresh goods. Otherwise, if you keep going forward, eventually you will find more things. You see villagers all around, kind of like they greet you, smile, kind of like not really give you much of attention. Yeah. Hello, and a smile.
Errol's going to take out his Rift Spanner and use Detect Portal. So any portal within a mile he can detect.
I'll do a wee perception check as they're walking through, just to get a lay of the land. Ooh,
Okay.
23.
Amazing. As you detect portals, unusually, Harold, make an Arcana check. Or, yeah. And Bruce, with your 23, you see in the distance, as I described, that it seems to be an inn called Blossom's Rest, with a huge kind of like flower post on the sign, kind of like on the where the name is, signpost. and a tailor kind of very far away on the distance. With Arcana 10, you don't detect any portals, but you detect something that you cannot figure out what it is. Perhaps, yeah. Dot. This is not high enough.
Do we want to get the lay of the land and ask around? Like, I'm not. We're told one person here, so.
There's the music
They
of
said they
the-
made a fake everything, right? So
True.
Better question is, do you think anything we take from here will go back to the normal realm?
I have no idea how demiplanes work, but
like I assume then everything here is fake, right?
I mean, fake is relative, and Bruce will like to tap a stall with his foot. It's like, that feels pretty real.
Yep, it does.
Yeah, except for us, right? Like everything here is constructed, so I assume when everything we take from here and this demiplane will be gone, then everything we take is also gone because that's part of the demiplane.
That makes sense. Is there like a place nearby where, like, I know, an inn, so we could walk in and just say, "Hey, have you heard of this fellow around Aaron Quill?"
Sure,
Just to get a feel of land.
We should have asked which names are used in here. Which name
Find
we
out
go
shortly,
by.
won't we? So he goes to like a place that looks like an inn, a place you can get a drink. You know, he'll
Sure.
say, "Hey, Jagu, we'll get a drink there."
Yeah, you see, it's called Blossom Rest. It's a tavern right in the center of the village. As you enter, you see a male dwarf and a female wood elf kind of running the place behind the bar. There is a few, the place, you see a few villagers kind of there with food and drinks around them, sitting down in different tables. As you, I imagine,
Okay,
you will approach the bar. All of you can make a kind of perception or insight check if you want as you enter this place.
Do a perception. Ooh, I'm getting better.
Aha, second one.
Oh dear, Harold. He's distracted by this lovely wood elf woman.
Yes, she looks.
Someday I'll get a nat 20.
He notices that she's using that trick to make tips, that one of her buttons is slightly open on the shirt, you know, so you can see a bit too much, just so she can kind of get some extra money. But the rest of you, actually, apart from him, figured out that no one is drinking or eating. Their plates are full, the drinks are also full, and they just, you know, everyone seems like they just got the food and the drinks right now, or something like that. Weird.
Like the background of a video game where it's in a loop. It doesn't finish. Bruce will wave to the dwarven barman, and he'll say in dwarvish, like, "Excuse me, sir, a pint, please, and
He
one for
ca-
my friend."
He kind
My
of looks
friends.
at you confused. And he says, "Excuse me?"
And he'll in common says, "Apologies, a pint, please, for me and my friends."
Of course. Yeah. Yes, right away, coming up. And he kind of goes and looks towards the lady. Daphne, a pint. And kind of like both of them seem to be quite nervous. They say, "What about the rest of you?" They say to you.
I mean, Bruce asked for a
Any
pint for everyone,
drinks?
so
Oh, really? Okay, I missed that. I thought
Ziggy-
you were just asking for you.
yeah,
Sorry.
pint for everyone, and for me and my friends.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Ziggy will just spin off some complicated 7-step order, wondering if they can keep up.
Yeah, they seem to be kind of like pretty good at it somehow. Even too good to be real. you kind of been in inns around Ferrum. This doesn't happen like this. They're just like whatever you say, they write down. There is only smiles. They seem to be completely. Yes, so ever so nice. Yeah, that's all I have to say.
Okay, but also just make sure the last thing, salt around the glass, with a bit of lemon on the glass, shaken.
Oh, okay.
Finish
Make
it.
sure, 'cause I will
Finish it.
know.
Look, finish what you're gonna say.
No.
Finish it.
Shaking
Do it
or
now, you
stirred.
cowards.
We know it. We know it. We
You
know
cowards.
you.
When he's got the drinks out, Bruce will start chatting to the barman. Just we're new in town, and just wondering, we heard there's a fellow here called Quill. I believe that's his name.
Oh yes.
We've heard of him. Where would we happen to find him?
Yeah, when Quill is around, he visits the village in the evening. I mean, he always, the man says now, he does like to perform sometimes, and when he's bored, and tell stories and songs. Otherwise, he lives in the mansion. But he might
Okay, so
come
man who's
later. We aren't sure. But the
Thank you,
woman
sir.
says, "Well, he hasn't been here for a couple of weeks, I have to say." And he kind of looks at her and says, "Oh, I haven't noticed. This is unusual for him," the man says. "Oh,
I see.
oh, I'm sure it's nothing important. Must be that many-eyed creature arrival in the village. Must be, yeah. Nothing to be concerned of."
Many-eyed creature?
Yeah, it's like a creature with many eyes, you know. He arrived a
Wow.
few weeks ago.
Descriptive.
Yeah, imagine a ball with tiny eyes on it. And a squid legs.
Spider.
Yeah, and one big
Ziggy,
eye in the middle.
Can Ziggy make an Arcana check, even though I think he already knows?
Sure. You can make it an advantage. All of you. Arcana
Because
or
he's had
history.
one in his head.
Yes.
24.
I'll do it.
24.
Fuck it.
Ziggy instantly starts to look and feel a bit pale and sick.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Ziggy, what's wrong?
Bruce, beholder. Tiggy, beholder. That's the answer.
Many-eyed creature.
He's...
Oh.
Uh,
I see.
I'm not having one of those in my head again.
I put a hand on Ziggy's shoulder and sort of squeeze it gently.
I may throw up. Can somebody give me their badge?
Barman, please. Sorry, I don't know your name, but
Oh,
a
yes,
bucket,
I'm
please.
Ulrich. And this is Daphne. Sorry, we are ever so rude.
That's lovely. A bucket for my friend. He's not terribly well.
Oh dear.
Oh god. Okay.
They kind of look at
Fucking
you
hell.
weirdly as they notice you actually drinking the drinks. That seems to be a bit unusual for them.
This is stressful.
Oh, wow. Oh. They look at each other with this face.
Tell us, is it invitation only to go to the manor? I can't imagine you can just knock on the door, but
Oh,
we're new in town. I have no idea.
I mean, Quill is very, very friendly. He's a really good guy, you know. He's an angel. Of course, you can just go there, knock on the door. I'm sure he will be super cordial, like always, you know. I mean, like I said, that many-eye creature, he's a friend of his. They are really good friends, actually. They get on really well.
What's
Of course, why wouldn't they?
what's his friend's name?
Oh, I
Does he have one?
don't know the name. Do you know the name?
I see.
They kind of look at each other. Not sure.
Thank you very much, sir, ma'am. It's been wonderful talking to you. We'll enjoy the company here a bit longer, and we'll see what the town is like.
Yeah, I mean, thank you. That's fantastic. They don't ask you for money. That is kind of weird to pay for the drinks.
Yeah, notice that. Bruce will gesture everyone to like a table in the corner, just like, Jiggy, come on.
Yep.
Right,
I'm on
so-
my way.
We sit down and, so Ziggy, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Yeah, there's a fucking beholder in here and we weren't paid for that.
No.
And you announced us of a bonus.
What do you want from me?
To know that there's a fucking beholder next time.
They didn't know. It's part of it's our job.
Better question is, why is there a beholder here?
Well,
I thought he was supposed to just be Quill and a bunch of.
well, clearly the Harpers are a bit shit. And didn't make a permanent or good demi-plane. Obviously, because a beholder's been able to get in.
Well, I could
Oh,
have told
God.
you that.
Yeah, but how?
Well, I'm I'm not the man with the answers here.
Well, beholders are powerful creatures. It's possible that it was the password to get in, just as we were given it.
I suppose so, but then again, why would it turn up?
Mr. Quill is a powerful individual within the Harpers and a powerful individual besides that.
Oh, this is going to be stressful.
So at least we know we've got a bit more. We know a bit more what we're dealing with here. So, he might come into town to perform. He's happy to accept guests into his manor. That's also where the beholder will be. He's a performer. Do you think he'd be willing to take on another performer just to entertain them? Looks at Ziggy.
The fuck you do?
It might be our way in.
I mean, I suppose, but if
What if he wants an escort instead? Don't you think an escort would be more convincing?
I'm not an escort.
You could be.
Makes a good point.
Okay, I'm gonna be real with you all. I'm happy to never come into contact with other people in any shape or way. But either way, back to the actual idea. We're not considering the escort idea.
I think we should consider the escort.
We're not considering the escort idea.
You think they sell dresses outside?
He doesn't need to be.
He doesn't need one. He can change
Yes.
it.
Yes.
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 Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Well,
It's
I'd have to put the armor on. I'm currently not wearing it.
It's the perfect plan.
Ziggy, come on.
And even then, if I were an escort to him, you'd have to trust me with the dagger to stab him.
It
And
makes
I don't want
perfect
that
sense.
responsibility.
Just say it's just you're using it for your own defense. Strap it to your thigh.
I'm not doing this. I am not sleeping with the man.
You don't have to
Or
sleep
attempting
with
to
him.
insinuate that.
Oh, you don't
You're
sleep
not-
with him. You just stab him when you are about to.
Yeah,
With the
exactly.
dagger, to be clear.
Yes,
Yeah,
I'm
you can do
aware
it
of the
afterwards.
situation. I'm not
Bruce,
interested.
Bruce, grab the armor. Yago, let's undress him. Let's go.
No.
He turns into something really slithery. Just I'm out of here. All
We
jokes
can
aside.
also
Sorry.
just ask the beholder, like, yo, what's up?
You, as you are talking,
Wanna
you look
talk?
into one of the walls and you see the wall kind of like whook, kind of like something out of the Matrix. It kind of like vibrates, and you start to see that from the wall there is a painting, and the painting starts losing its color and rotating. And boop, the wall
What's
comes
that?
back to normal.
Bruce taps it.
Seems to be a very strange wall. I assume this place isn't stable.
Okay, so we should get out of here as soon as possible, so...
Are we being spied on?
Probably.
Okay, then we should just go to the other tavern that was across the street.
I think no matter where we go, we're going to be spied on.
Do we want to wait until tonight on the off chance Mr. Quill comes into town, or head to the manor now?
I guess there's no issue with going to the manor now.
All right. If you did wish to do the escort, as much as escort idea, as much as I think is a brilliant one, if it Ruin.
I'm not
definitely-
being an escort.
Let me finish. Ruin, I agree, is an excellent plan. I'd feel bad forcing Ziggy to do it. You could go under the guise of being a performing troupe, and you're the musician, two strongmen, and you. He gestures to Ruin because he's not entirely sure what he would do in a performance.
Okay, so we're just retreading Merrin, is that what we're doing? Did you get... I'm not giving you bard lessons unless you pay for them, Bruce.
I am a capable player of this lyre, and he pulls at the lyre. As you recall, I did an excellent show, and I was cheated out of the first place.
Well, I was there. You were never going to get first place.
It seems so. You paid the judges, didn't you?
We're not going to talk about this. Ziggy definitely paid the judges. Before, about 4 or 5 years ago.
There's a whole money laundering scheme about the properties.
Yes, there is.
Absolutely. Ziggy's
Okay,
actually richer
okay,
than Bruce's family.
okay,
He just
you-
doesn't
you
tell
don't-
anyone.
you don't become a landlord without getting into shady business, okay?
Oh, you never met
That's
my father.
the
I
job.
completely agree.
Either way, we need to. How the fuck do we deal with a beholder? I'm quite
Well-
literally useless against one if it just
well,
looks
Maybe
at
the
me.
beholder wants an escort. Sorry, I'm holding on to grudges.
I'm not becoming a beholder-like creature again. It was
All
disgusting.
of you feel at this point for a second that you've been spied on, but you don't see any of your villagers looking at you or anything. Also, you notice no one looked towards the portal thinking that happened on the wall or whatever happened to the painting. Everyone kind of ignored it.
Oh dear. Shit. He looks at the wall again. Do you remember that scroll I had ages ago?
But we
Scroll-
get a lot of bits
the
of
The
scroll-
scrap.
revivify scroll?
No, the
The scroll of
scroll
water breathing?
Scrying.
The scroll of...
Scrying.
I was gonna get there
yeah.
eventually.
True, but I was impatient. Shit. If that's worked, they know everything. They know who we are.
Your drink melts
Oh, we haven't said our
into
names
the
yet,
table,
Bruce.
almost like it was made out of wax. The whole
Oh,
glass, and then it reforms itself afterwards, after a few seconds.
Yeah, okay, we're not staying here. Let's go just to the mansion. Like,
Straight there.
Oh no, we are not going to the mansion. Somewhere else.
I think they can scry on us anyway here, Yagu. I think we might
Okay,
just
well,
get...
2 can play at that game,
don't
and I'll
know.
take out the Gem of Scrying. 2 can play at that game.
Oh, shit. Is this a good idea?
No, it's
We
never
can
a good
also
idea.
just walk there. We know where they are.
Okay,
like,
yeah, let's... Yeah, I do. Obviously, we're making this too complicated. Let's just...
Yes,
If
on the- on-
we're gonna make plans, guys, just point at your head and I'll telepath to each of them. Point at your head and I will do the talking for us.
When
Ribbit.
has that
We
ever
could,
helped?
we could just speak this language, Croak.
Oh yeah, that's also
Oh.
everything, Croak. Okay, new plan.
Croak, I forgot we could do this, Croak.
Yeah.
Ribbit.
we should-
Let's...
Why don't we do this all the time, Ribbit?
Shall we just walk up to the manor and just see if
The
they'll invite us
barman-
in?
The barman says to you, just quickly as you are there talking, kind of almost standing up as you are about to leave, he says, if you want to know more information, perhaps it will be a good thing to speak to the tailor. He's the gossip of the village. If there is something to know, he will know it. And she kind of agrees and nods to her husband.
Shall we?
Okay. I will be an escort to the tailor for the simple fact I can be quite the gossipy bitch. I'm familiar with that role. However, I'm not.
Croak,
I'm looking for an outfit. That's it.
Ribbit.
Croak, now you'll do the escort.
Oh, shut up.
Ribbit, what's the most attractive person you can turn into? Croak.
Croak, ruin.
Croak, that's
Uh,
not one of us, obviously, because that would kind of, ruin the thing.
It'd be too powerful. Ribbit.
Ziggy would turn into himself, though. That's the thing.
He shimmers, he charms, and then back to himself. Oh,
No,
Cheers, you're not coming.
Ziggy will take on the form of a attractive blonde woman in need of a new outfit.
Where do you
And to
do?
hit her-
Where do you do this?
In the demiplane. No,
In
I'll
the
go to the
inn,
bathroom.
outside, in the
no, I'll-
bathroom.
I'll go to the bathroom and
look, your Ziggy
Yeah.
is showing.
Alright.
yeah.
Piss it
No,
away.
I'll go into sort of the bathroom and then come out as a attractive woman in need of a new dress because there is a slight tear on like the side that is barely noticeable.
You kind of enter and leave. As you are in the toilet, as you leave the toilet, a man kind of looks at you, handsome, kind of like muscly and stocky, and he says, I hope you're not going to the party with that tear there.
Oh, I'm guessing it's sorted. I have a boyfriend, and I'll
Oh.
walk off.
He kind of looks at you, shrug his shoulders, and go into the toilet. Who knows why he goes to the toilet? They don't eat, they don't drink, but sure.
Right. Well, I need to go get a new dress.
Quite fetching.
I'm always this fetching.
Let's go to the tailor's then.
The well, as you are kind of leaving, the woman in the bar said, "Your friend hasn't come out from the toilet yet. Is he okay?"
He's fine. He's fine. He just needs a bit longer. That's
Explosive
all.
diarrhea.
Oh,
A bit-
dearie. They both
Don't
look
worry,
Stay
at
I'll
away
each
from
clean
other.
it
Okay.
up.
All
Stay away
right.
from it for a bit. It will be
Okay.
great.
We'll keep an eye in a while. Godspeed.
You have a lovely establishment. Have a good day.
Thank you. You too. Bye bye. And they kind of like the whole.
We
All
really
the
don't.
customers look towards you for a second, almost like a haunted village kind of thing, and then all of them keep to their business.
Like, we really don't have to talk to the fake people, guys. Like, come on.
Yes, but
I'm kind of
Keep
with
talking
Yagu on
to
this
us.
one.
Like, we didn't really have to thank them. Like, it's just, no,
yes, but
they're not real.
It's
Yeah, but
nice
they-
to be nice.
they haven't given us a reason to tell them they're fake and cause existential dread. Okay, when they give us a reason to, I will tell them. And
While we're
ruin
walking
their
to the
world.
tailors, Bruce is just like generally listening out, just trying to stay alert for things. May I roll perception, or do you want me to go
Sure,
with my passive
please.
perception for this? Or
Uh-huh.
let's make a roll. Not great.
Okay. You hear conversations, kind of like people. It's not really hard. There is a lot of. Oh, what are you wearing for the party tonight? Oh, what are you wearing for the party tonight? It seems like their conversations are very rehearsed. You know, like if you hear the lines, "Nice weather today." Yeah, nice weather today. They kind of like keep using all these things to be nice to each other, and they actually works. You know, but you who come from the real world, it feels very trippy to be here. Also, as you are kind of looking around, you see that the sky is blue, but then there is this kind of like out of the sudden it starts raining all around you guys, but there is no clouds.
Okay, well, this will sell the bit of needing a new dress. Actually, I just realized I didn't even need to disguise myself. I could have just said I need new clothes.
Oh,
well.
We're putting
we're-
way too much effort into this, guys. Come on. It's
It,
We're
take,
going- we're-
it takes
we're
6
going-
seconds.
We're going for information, not for clothes.
Yeah, Well, I'm going for clothes.
Don't you think they all just share like one brain? Like all these people are fake, Bruce. You know, who's to say that this information we're gonna get isn't any different than what we could have got at the barkeep?
Well, we don't know. I don't think
Well, I
it's any
mean-
harm in trying.
If the tailor has the information, then it could just be in their sort of script, as it were. We don't know how deep this demiplane goes. It could be the fact that these, like the tavern keepers, aren't designed to know any secrets, but the tailor is.
Listen, normally I wouldn't agree with Yagu, but I agree with Yagu.
Oh, like, I mean, we should talk to the tailor, see what he has to say. Like, that part is obvious to me, because that's, very simple
really?
that's going on.
Oh.
But, like, we should just talk to him and then just leave, It's they are not real, but these real things have information, apparently. Which is strange.
Just see no harm in having a look. That's all. And if it turns out they say the exact same things, then we know.
Yeah, so, yeah, tailor, let's go.
Right? As you
And
keep
we're on our
walking,
way.
the droplets of water materialize into some kind of pink jelly-like that kind of like sticks to your clothes until weirdly it turns into dust and falls into the floor, almost like if you kind of put salt into your clothes, it becomes completely dry and falls off. As you see, this Silk and Souls is the tailor's establishment. As you enter, you see a male human with a little name tag saying Joseph. Josephus, actually, that's the name. And then you see a woman that seems to be a tiefling with a kind of tag saying Henrietta. They both greet you. Hello, good morning. How is it going?
It could be better. The rain, awful dress.
Which rain? You kind of look She says that, and it's not raining.
No,
Oh.
it seems to have stopped.
Well, there was rain.
Oh, was it? That's weird. It's a fine day today, but sure, yeah. Weird things happen in this place. Don't read into it too much. Otherwise, you're gonna. Yeah.
Okay.
My friend here requires a new dress, as you can tell.
Oh, fantastic. Any preference?
only-
Any colors? What are you going
The
for?
the f- the
Going
f-
anywhere
the
special?
finest.
Oh,
The finest.
fantastic. Oh, nice. Yes. He kind of like elbows the tiefling woman. And they kind of start pulling different costumes and kind of fine dresses, like all colors, sequins, glass, rhinestones, all these different materials, and whatever you wish for, it seems to be there. They look towards the rest of you. Does any of you else want any clothing? I assume you're going to the party tonight. Is that why?
Yes. Party. We're going to the party tonight.
Oh,
Obviously, like that's why I wanted to visit you. You
oh,
were going as well,
fantastic!
right?
Yes, I wasn't sure. Apparently, the whole village was invited, but I didn't know if. Do you? Whether you don't live here, do you?
No, we
Oh, that doesn't matter.
We moved in recently. We're the Smiths.
Oh, the Smiths. Oh, nice. Nice to meet you both. We are not
all
married.
5 of us
She
are the
said.
Smiths.
The woman says randomly, "We are not married." And the
Good.
guy looks at her and kind of sighs.
Good. I see. I quickly. Are we a traveling band?
We're the Smiths.
It doesn't matter what we are. We just have to talk about gossip. Just gossip
yeah,
some little
anyway,
bit and get the volume. No?
Well,
Get it, Ziggy.
yeah. Anyway, us girls need to talk, and I'll grab the shoulder of the tiefling and just kind of walk over as I'm getting changed. So, what's new in town? We're also new, but what do you know about?
Well, not really much. A few merchants have
Oh,
come
come
this
on.
morning.
Oh, no. This is girl talk. I know that you have something juicy. I can tell.
Okay. 2 weeks. For
If
the
you
last
want,
2 weeks, no one is seen him. If you know what I mean.
Really? Oh, I definitely know what you mean, but really?
Yes.
2 weeks?
Master Quill.
Any particular reason?
Some say that his friend might not be his friend.
Getting quite cold and stormy out there.
Okay.
There is
Are you sure, or are they like best friends, or maybe like
maybe they are lovers.
you know? Oh, could be.
Yep, there we go.
But I mean, from what I've heard, I don't think that type is really all that good with the lovemaking.
I'll tell you. I can see you. You don't have an invitation. Would you like guys to come with us? Actually, you can be our
We have-
plus ones.
5.
You want +5? Sure.
+5. Yeah. I mean,
I
truth be
see
told,
that.
we were gonna gate crash and maybe get extremely drunk and be the true entertainment of the night.
Yeah, maybe maybe the party. I mean, the party is to prove to everyone that that this creature. I'm not even sure how they are called. I think someone called me. They are called floating ball. I think. That he's a good. They're really good friends, and he wants to invite, organize this party to show the village that he's a good person too.
Do you have an invite? Do you maybe does it say his name?
I mean, we all know each other in the village, so is the Quill is the name, Master Quill.
And
it doesn't. He's not on the invitation.
Oh,
I mean,
So how do you
he's
know
just.
he's going to be there?
I mean, he's been staying with him for a couple of weeks since he hasn't been seen.
He could
Kind
be
of
very
coincidentally.
introverted.
Yeah, it's
He
weird.
could just be very introverted.
Yeah,
don't
but
know.
why wouldn't Master Quill come to the town and say hello? I don't know. It's very weird.
Well, maybe as you said, he's been too busy fornicating with the beholder.
Oh, chicken of his mouth. That's that kind of thing as you say that.
My internet went out as I said that.
Oh no.
By the way, I don't know whether it was caught.
I
don't
mean,
even know
I
if this
heard
is
it.
being caught.
Oh, we heard it all.
Yeah, we heard
We
it.
heard it.
Second. Yeah. Okay. Just making sure.
Hmm. But you know, you just have to say that you are the guest of Lobet and Storm. That's how our surnames. And you've been invited by us, and then you won't have a problem to get in the party. That's the easiest way. I will. Oh, someone just dropped
Oh,
the
no,
internet.
the internet really dropped.
Oh dear. Oh yeah. Oh no.
So we're at the party as guests of who? Sorry.
Of Storm and Lowet. I'll just copy the whole names.
Storm and Lovett.
Yeah, Josephus, Storm.
Got you.
Sorry, I'll just put it here. Just easy.
Storm and Lovett.
Yeah.
Got you. That's fine.
Oh, I all good.
Back.
Yeah.
You're back.
Okay, perfect.
Oh,
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
I don't.
I think
Am
it
I
may
back?
be Discord. I don't know. He's frozen there.
We
Yeah, we
can
can
we're
hear
hearing
him.
you. We're hearing
He's
you.
just frozen.
Video's frozen.
Yeah.
If you're actively speaking right now, we're no longer hearing you now either.
Yeah. Damn it.
Nope. Not good.
Oh.
Sorry about that.
No worries. As long as you can hear us, that's the main thing. And you can, right? Kind of.
I'm not hearing you though. I may.
No.
Do you want to try something and then we'll continue, or see if we can continue?
I think he's fine now, right? You can hear us, look, and everything.
I don't know if he can, because he said he couldn't
Yeah,
hear
he's-
one of us at least.
Yes, true. He's not looking. I mean, he's muted now. Hmm. Hold
Sorry,
on.
troops. So
Mhm.
our background music is also stopped as well. I don't know if
Yeah, I
that's because it just
don't
wasn't set to
know.
repeat.
No, it's to do with the roll 20. Yeah, it just. Oh, that's what it was. Okay. Oh yeah, it stopped. Damn it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm guessing it just wasn't set to
Yeah,
repeat.
no, that wasn't meant to stop. Okay. Okay, now it should be back on.
Here we go.
Yeah. And
Still
I'm
not
not
on
sure
for
if
me.
we
I
have
don't know
look.
if anyone else. Oh,
Yeah,
there
there
it
he is. Well,
All right, give him a second.
no worries.
Are we all
Meantime,
getting close here, or just going as we are?
yeah, no, I see. As you kind of like they are talking.
Am I back?
Yeah.
We can hear you.
All right. Cool. Sorry about that. I'm still having crappy signal though, so I may drop again. Sorry.
Okay. No,
We'll
no
crack on,
worries.
see how it goes.
Yeah. As you keep talking to this woman, There is not really much more information she reveals. And once more, they don't ask you for money for the dress, neither.
Right, well, I will say though, thank you for the invitation. We'll definitely take you up on that, but gossip has to be shared.
Oh, so what do you know?
Well, so here's a doozy for you. The Dragonborn that's with us, he has a nut allergy. What about that, eh?
Oh my god. So he cannot eat nuts?
Yeah. No, he
I'll
doesn't. He
telepath.
can't.
I'm telepathing to Ziggy.
You're not here
What?
with us.
Yeah, you're not there,
Oh,
You're not here with
unfortunately.
us. But this is girls' talk.
Fuck, girls
I assume
talk.
this is what women talk about. I don't know. I don't speak to them.
Oh. Has
I
your
don't, to be
husband
fair, I
ever
don't speak
put
to
his
anyone.
nuts on your face? She says to you.
Oh my god.
It's kind of weird
You know what?
when mine
I
did
think
it.
this is enough girls' talk.
Oh, okay. Sure. She kind
I
of
thought you
shrugged
said
her
you weren't
shoulders.
married.
I said we are not married. That's
Is
what
this an
he
open
likes, but
relationship?
we are. It's a weird thing. We are married, but he doesn't like people to know. So every time we meet someone new, I have to make
You know
sure that
what?
I say that we are not married because we are married, but
You know
not
what?
by a babe contract.
You
You
know
know what I
what?
mean?
You do you. You do you, but well, what about for the tax reasons?
Oh, I mean,
And
we don't pay tax
that's
here.
none of
It's
my
all free.
business.
Everything is free. There is no money here. You know, it's.
Oh. Why don't I stay here? What? Sorry.
I'm a construct, you know.
Either way.
She says to you.
Are you?
Yeah. I'm not.
Right.
I'm not real. Well, I look real. I feel real. I think real, but I'm not really. I'm just a
Yeah. Oh,
construct.
so you're aware of that?
Yeah. She kind of taps
You're
on
aware
her
that everything
skin, and
about you is a sham?
She hears. You hear like wood, like it's a toy, like Pinocchio.
So you're aware you're a sham,
Yeah, of course. We all
the
are.
phony,
You
and
just.
nothing you do is ever matters.
I mean, it does matter. I still have sex with my
It
husband.
doesn't.
Uh,
It doesn't matter.
I mean, what's the difference between you and me? Ultimately,
I
do
can
you think
breathe
what you
air.
do matters?
Oh, deeply not. However, it has an impact. Either way, this has been great. We'll see you at this party.
All right.
We have lost the
See
invitation
you
there.
later. Anything you need, we are here. And I'll make sure that no nuts go near your face, of your friend's face. Yeah. And she
Yes.
smiles.
Anyway, I'll kind of walk out with like 2 or 3 bags of clothes just because I took some extra and say, right.
Thanks for
I'll
your
say to everybody
patronage.
as we get out, thank you for your time. They're aware they're fake. I'll
What?
say to everyone as we're outside. They're aware they're fake. We don't have to
Then-
pretend. They're aware.
Okay, then should we just ask them for help since they know they are fake? Like then we have a
I
whole
don't
army
know.
of city for us.
I don't
They
know,
might-
but they also don't seem to care
They might be
that
here
they're
to
fake.
help.
Also, Ruin, you may have a nut allergy for the rest of the party. Do you have a nut allergy?
Sorry, my mic was muted. Huh?
Okay, you can't have
The
nuts.
fuck?
Apparently, you have a nut allergy now.
Why me?
You hear
Okay,
like
I
a
had
bell
I
of a
had to share
car
gossip.
in our world, but there is nothing. It's just like a sound. Bump, bump, comes from nowhere.
What the fuck was that?
I have no idea. Right. So, on the topic of them potentially helping us, I don't know that'd be a good idea because if they're here for Quill, that's what they're here for. And we don't know how much control he has over this world. And, well,
Out of game, you
Oh,
know that he
also,
has none.
They're into weird.
You asked already, the wizard.
Yeah. Also,
sure.
they're into weird shit. That's just another thing. Nothing to do with the fact that they're into weird shit.
Okay.
I'm not getting into it.
All right. Well, shall we go?
Yes. Let's please leave. Because Want to get out of the skin?
You look amazing.
Yeah, you look beautiful, Ziggy. Or Ziggette?
Don't.
Ziggy yet? Yeah.
I mean,
Eagles.
Ziggy's fine. Either way.
In my head, Ziggy looks like Kate Upton right now. So.
Yeah. That's a good shout.
Okay, let's go to the manor quick.
As you
If folk are aware of us, we have to be just fast. Might be the best route forward here.
yeah, so you kind of like go across the whole village, past the market, as I described. You see all these things, and then on the distance once more, you see that on the edge of the foresty trees, kind of that you can see around there. You notice a weird effect, almost like a weird movement on the trees, like almost like the whole thing is kind of like gone hit by a wave, like, and all the trees kind of move in this wavy pattern, and you see the manor on the distance.
While we're walking there, could I make a roll to just sort of what would Bruce know about beholders, just in general? Like he knows the basics; they're dangerous, but and what they look like. But what are the depths of their capabilities?
Perfect. You can do that. Do 1 second. Let me just check. I believe it's an arcana, just to make sure if they are.
Yeah,
these
Yeah,
kind of
because they're
creatures. Yeah,
aberrations.
yeah.
I
would
can't
be
imagine it's
arcana.
like a roll. I mean, it's a skill I'm
Arcana.
good at, but I want to have a crack at this.
Ziggy, can Ziggy also make that check mainly because he had one? Well, not a beholder, but a semi-beholder in his head once.
Sure, you can make the roll as well, Siggy. Definitely at advantage.
The backstory saves me. Fucking hell, that was shit.
Trini,
That's a
man,
9 for a 21.
you got a 21. That's the magic number.
Yeah. Okay, and what did you get, Bruce, again? A
19. I did
19? Oh,
actually. I did
nice.
pretty
Okay.
well.
So the both of you get the same. They are large aberrations, normally evil, despite they follow the law in some kind of way, that they are lawful. You will know that. You know that what is happening around the town is probably an effect of the beholder's regional effects. The same with the feeling that you've been watched and spied upon is probably something that the beholders can do that you will have known as well. You also know each beholder is different. They eat food, they consume food, they are creatures, very intelligent as well. Quite intelligent and wise, and even despite their appearance. And with your 21, Siggy, you know that these creatures could dream themselves into existence in places. It's something
What?
beholders are known to be able to do. So a beholder can have a dream, and another new beholder could be born somewhere else, and that new beholder could dream itself into existence. So maybe that could be what's happened here.
So the beholder
no.
is dreaming, and it
Yes.
like kind of teleported into the
Created-
demiplane.
The
Right,
beholder,
that makes
created
sense
a
for
new
everyone.
one
the
here.
beholder thinks he's dreaming, but in reality is not. But he dreamed himself
so-
into here. So he had a dream that he was here, and then it became real.
We need to be very careful, because if this beholder fought itself into this reality, they may, still know us when we wake up. So we need to make sure he or she or they are not angry with us when we stab. When we stab him.
I can imagine that Bruce and Ziggy are kind of like exchanging what they know on Behold, and Zane kind of suddenly goes, "Wait, oh no," and then shares this little nugget of information. And it's kind of like, "Oh shit!" moment.
Because
Well, if he thinks he's dreaming, shouldn't we then act like this is a dream as well?
yeah. However, potentially, this is we could banish him if it becomes an issue.
If the Beholder believes this might be a dream, what if we play it up like it? Here's a
Yeah,
thought. We're
exactly.
here. We're here in disguise, and then we reveal ourselves. So, haha! We are agents of Ribbit Croak, Lord Rathmore, and we're
think-
here for revenge for what you did to our Lord Croak.
I don't know. I
Why?
think maybe
Would
try
we
and
do
get
that?
maybe
So
try and get them both on side, and just
But
try
I'm
and be
just-
as calm as possible.
that might be better. Just if it turns into a fight, maybe the beholder goes, "Oh, it's my dream. Oh, let's see how this plays out." I don't know.
I don't know.
Wouldn't
Either
you
way,
think
we
your
should
brother
just...
is like, oh, you who want to take from me, die? You know? Like,
I don't know. If we
that
try and
makes
play
more
up that
sense.
we're not out of place, maybe we can keep keep the beholder away from us. But either way, we need him away from us for the simple fact if he's looking at any of us with the dagger's not gonna fucking work. So we need to make sure he's not looking at any of us because of his
Okay,
tone.
so Ruben, if you could distract the beholder, then we step the guy.
That seems very dangerous.
It is.
Well, yes.
You can handle it.
Can Harold help me?
Sure.
I might be me or him using the dagger.
Yagu?
Oh no, he will see straight through me. I'm a terrible liar.
Good point.
It
Tell you
means
what,
it's
If it
me and
becomes
you, fuck.
if it becomes a fight, if I could get close to the beholder, I can fly, grab it or something. Go, ha! I've got you, and that gives someone else an opening to stab. Quill with the dagger.
Right, well, you just... As long as you keep its
Croak,
central
ribbit,
eye
croak.
off... off Quill, as long as you keep its big eye. That's right, right? The big eye?
It's
So
all
yes.
eye. It's one giant eye. With teeth.
Yeah, it's the big eye, right? I'm getting that right.
Yeah, you will know that
Yeah.
with your rolling in your high roll earlier, you will know that beholders could have an anti-magic field active. So staying off his eye might be a good idea, but
Yeah.
you are unsure how
But
big
it's the-
the range is.
It's the big eye that causes it, though, right?
Yeah, but it's a huge
Yeah,
cone,
okay, just make sure I
kind
know.
of like, yeah.
Mm.
Either way, as long as its big eye is not staring at the dagger when we stab him, it's all good.
All right. Well, we've got a few potential ideas to fall back on then.
Yeah, sure. Oh, is this the map?
Yeah.
Yeah, as you will see that the biggest building out of all is the manor, this one here. As you keep kind of walking and walking and walking. As you have two options. This is daytime. Just give you a little clue here. You can either infiltrate the manor and do whatever you want to now, or you could go as the party takes place. Different options will have very different results, as you probably know, but it's up to you. If you are convinced, you can go to the manor now, but if you go in the evening, you'll have an excuse to be there, and you might be able to explore easily. Otherwise, you could try to infiltrate yourself in the manor now. Up to you. Just putting your options out there.
What do you guys want to do?
Is it possible to like try and give a quick recce of the place in disguise and leave, and maybe come back later? Is that a possibility, or is that it's one or the other sort of deal?
You
I
can do
can.
both, but if you get
I-
caught,
I'll,
it's gonna be odd.
I'll send my familiar through and see if it can like find like a cracked window or something, or some kind of way in and get like a quick scope of the land potentially.
I bring it reapy cheap.
Okay, well,
Perfect.
I'm sure Turlo won't need a snack if that's what you're implying.
Oh, I don't think your owl has stand a chance against reapy cheap.
No, but I guess we could drop Reap Cheap as like a sort of dispatch.
Either way, and Bruce will get into position and meditate, and after concentrating for 10 minutes, he casts his mind into his animal friend, Reapy Cheap.
Right.
I don't know if Reapy Cheap has friends, but you know what I mean.
Turlo will just kind of grab Reapy Cheap and then fly around the castle, see if he can find a way in.
You ready? You ready, my
Right.
friend?
Yeah.
As he says, Reapy Cheap in his head.
You hear yes, I am.
there is the voice.
Yeah, that's the voice of Batman. Yeah, okay. And as Thorlo is flying with him, you see that there is a few open windows on the top floor of the place. On the upper floor, you see
Okay.
two windows open. Three, actually. Two of them seem to be leading to one room. A different window here on the other side of the house. 3 windows, 4 windows. There is a lot of windows. Just pick one.
In that case, I'll say to Bruce, is he ready?
Reaper Cheap, we're ready.
And
Pick a number
my owl
from
just
1
kind
to
of
6. Let's just make it up.
okay. My Reaper Cheap will just kind of be flung into the open window.
Hey, Lucky, do I roll a d6 for us?
Sure. Sure. Oh,
So it's your fault if it goes wrong.
Okay, that's mean. It should be one of our faults.
Nah, we're innocent.
fuck.
Okay. What did you get? A 2. Okay, perfect. So a 2 is this room here. Kitchen. As you kind of like repeat chip, as you are propelled into this room, it seems to be the kitchen. You enter, and you see, as you are being thrown, there is someone in there with a shop. You see a bright and clean kitchen. 2 windows looking into the yard, that is where you are. You smell spices on the air, and a man turns to himself as he stirs a large iron pot over a fire. There is a lot of food that is being slowly prepared, and he's got like a big chopping knife, and he's chopping in this kind of board. With the other hand, is moving the food pot in there. Make a stealth check at disadvantage as you are propelled through the window.
dear.
Repeat chip.
What was the stat block for Reaper? Is a basic rat.
Yes,
no,
sir.
he's got like a +7 and everything, right?
That's the stat was his character sheet, but
Yeah.
I don't think we're doing that.
Yeah,
so
no. I'll give you a +1 if he doesn't have stealth. I think he should be okay with the stealth.
he doesn't have any skills. He's
So I'll
got
give
a
you-
dexterity of 11.
Okay. Oh dear.
Okay.
So
This
roll
may
a
be an
+1
off
to
plan.
whatever you get. What is
It's a
Thurlow
D20.
doing in the meantime? Is just he goes into, or does he stay outside?
I assume so, but he's gonna like try and just become like a little, like just try and hide up in the rooftops, I guess, if he can.
Perfect. So you can. You don't need to make an stealth
Well.
check if you're gonna be flying away, Thurlow.
He'll sort of be he'll like kind of fly in, but then kind of like on like I guess the
If
he'll
you-
just be in like sort of
If
sort
you
of the
wanna
roof,
stay
I guess,
looking
or-
around in
yeah.
a place that you could be looking, then make a stealth check too. If
Yeah,
you
okay,
wanna be a
he'll
bit further,
try and
then you
look
don't
around.
have to. Okay.
Yeah, he'll try and look around. Okay, he's real
Her-
shit as well.
Perch on the windowsill and distract the cook.
Yeah, he'll attempt that. Ignore my stealth roll. He'll attempt that
Okay.
to distract the guard.
So we'll take the highest roll then, as it wouldn't be disadvantage anymore if it's been distracted. You don't need to roll for distraction. It just happens. He looks to us as he sees Thurlow in his owl form at the moment, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Then he sees. Let me just do a. Actually, well, let's do it the right way. 1 second. Let's do.
Yeah,
a
I
roll.
got a 13 on the stealth check.
Okay.
So let's see where we go.
The
Okay, how does Reapy Cheap not have infinite stats?
He's
Has he
got
not
a
been
7.
Statting his IVs correctly.
He rolled a 7, no modifier. He doesn't realize the flying rat that make a dexterity saving throw, repeat chip, to make sure you don't fall
God.
on top of some food or inside a pot. That will be not cool for you, obviously.
Wow, Turlo's aim is terrible. Let's see what we got then. Dex save, here we go. Oh, 16. Turlo's aim is pretty
Yep.
good.
Yeah, you cannot do this thing that rats do and kind of like curl the tail and kind of stuck with the tail. You can actually roll it and hold himself, and then slowly you climb yourself on top of a shelf.
Superhero landing.
Completely. The guy is just, God, he kind of like goes back and keeps stirring the pot.
Good show, Reapy Cheap. Now, let's get out of the kitchen. I think this last bit the rat should be.
You want to leave the kitchen?
Yes.
Okay.
Cook with the cleaver is a bad idea.
Yeah, no, I think it sounds good.
We've all seen Ratatouille.
I actually haven't.
Oh,
There is a door,
Same.
kind of like leading to a hall that is open, long hall.
Mm-hmm. So, as Reepicheep leaves, Bristol suggests like looking for places where you can kind of stay out of the way, not necessarily out on the floor, because Rat doesn't want to get seen.
Okay.
If it helps at all. And hey, while we're doing this, what are Yagu and Ruin doing right now while Bruce is incapacitated?
Yeah,
And
good, thank
Ziggy
you.
is currently
Yeah,
in
what
his
are they
familiar's
doing?
head as well.
Like, do we still have the pink suit or?
Sure, if you want to have it, you could have purchased it
I
on
don't know
the...
what we did with it.
Bruce burned it.
Could we?
Fuck.
Could we have gotten?
Damn it.
Could we? Could we
Damn
get a
it.
new? While they're off in their animals' heads. Hey Yagu, do you want to go
Yeah.
back to the tailor and get pink suits for the rest of the others?
Do we have the time? Like,
I think we got the time.
I can still hear you. I'm just because I'm in my owl's eyes, that doesn't change for stuff.
No, I'll telepath this to Yagu. Like, I didn't-
Retroactively, it's done telepathically.
Yeah, I want this to be like as quietly as possible.
Oh
yes,
wait, no, sorry.
yeah,
I am
yeah,
deaf.
go, you're hearing
Oh,
us.
yeah,
I am deaf and blind. Sorry.
I'm running away back to the tailor to go get pink suits for the others.
What's Yagu doing?
Yeah. What is Jago doing?
Yeah,
Oh,
Yagu,
I will just
you-
be waiting then, like, Ruin is way faster than me.
We're
use this
meditating.
charcoal. Use this
Sorry,
charcoal
Lucky.
to draw mustaches on them.
Bruce already
Yep.
has a mustache. What the fuck?
Okay, I
Right
will
now-
shave it then and draw a new one.
Bastard! Don't do that.
No, I won't.
Oh god! Right. If you leave, it's just like you've got the half orc and you've got this blonde woman just sort of meditating in the woods right now. Just get out the way.
Okay.
Oh god. Okay, now we know that. I regret asking.
Yeah, Cisco, my goal is to get the pink suits, and me and Yagu will change them as fast as we possibly can.
Sure.
Errol will not allow that.
Oh come on!
It will take
Errol's
you a
not here.
few, It will take you a few
Errol will
minutes.
not allow that happen to Ziggy.
Oh wait, he's going to.
No, Errol will
We
not allow
win
that to happen to
2v1.
Ziggy.
Don't.
If
I will
Siggy-
banish Errol if I
If
have to.
Siggy gets too far away, he might lose the connection, so maybe you don't want to take Siggy there.
We're not taking Ziggy. I'm going to the tailor, and I'm going
Alright.
to come back with pink suits.
You know, if you banish Errol, he gets sent back to the material plane and he stays there, right?
If he tries to stop us, nothing will stop me and Yagu.
Yagu pins him down. You're not doing anything.
Yeah.
But yes, when they come back, hopefully when they come back, they will be pink suited up.
This could be funny. Back to the adventures of Owl and Rat.
yeah.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Turlo is gonna try and find another way in, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, there is plenty. Roll a d6, please.
Right, okay, give
And
me
If
one
you
moment.
roll a 2, then we'll choose either a 1 or a 3, whatever.
5.
Okay. With a 5, Thurlow finds himself looking through a rectangular space that seems to be stuffy and dark. It's cluttered with a large wooden sets of pieces and furniture, and you see props as well, disorganized there. It seems to be some kind of a stage room, like a changing room. The window is slightly open with a tiny crack on the top part.
Right, okay, Fel's gonna try and
There is a
Uh,
lot of things there.
kind of climb in and kind of stay high up into the ground and just kind of, I don't know, maybe see what kind of like scaffolding there is around the roofs. Just kind of try and stay as hidden as possible and have a look through.
Okay. perfect. Make an investigation check.
This is with his stats, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
He does not have great intelligence. Okay. This may have been a mistake.
You can do
Are you sure it would be a
perception
perception
too
check?
if you
Yeah.
want.
Yeah. Advantage because he is an owl.
Yeah, and they have dark vision, so I believe.
Fuck. Not good.
Damn. Okay. Lots of objects, vanities, kind of curtains, a set of drawers, shoes, kind of different clothing, kind of on top of hanged around, some kind of weird music things and stuff. But
I think he may go try and find another room if he can.
okay. As you are, these rooms seem to be completely empty. Adjacent the door, through the door that is kind of slightly ajar, you see there is some kind of stage of a part of a theater stage of some sort. If you want to go out and go around the building again, you could do that. You could go to the bottom floor as well. You are going on the, on the upper floor. You are on the ground floor, kind of at this point.
Yeah, probably give that a try.
Okay. On the upper floor, you can roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Roll a d6 again.
Alright,
Good.
another d6.
And meantime, you guys go to the shop, purchase wherever suits you want,
Free,
pink
yep.
suits, no money. Yep, they are happy, super friendly, all the same, super smiley, and cute. With a 4,
Yep, just
will be this one here. One quick second. This room seems to be a master bedroom. You see furnishings that are ornate and decoration that makes it clear that it's to be Quill's bedroom. You see a large four-posted bed draped in blue velvet that occupies the middle of the room. Next to it, there is a dark wooden wardrobe, and beside the table with a leather-bound journal sitting next to a vase with freshly picked flowers, and set in the east wall, there is a door as well.
Do I not see anybody in the room?
There is no one in the room at the moment.
And you said I saw a diary, right?
It seems to be a journal. It says here, let me see what it says. A leather-bound journal.
Right, well, stealthily, Turtle's gonna try and take a peek.
Okay, perfect. As
Do I need to
you,
roll that?
yeah, as you doing that, you hear sounds. Someone is about to enter the place. What
Well,
would you
he's
like
gonna
to do?
probably try and hide.
Okay, so make a stealth check.
But not great. 13.
Okay, 13.
I think he just kind of tries to like fly as quickly as he can on top of the master bedroom, master bed.
All right, perfect. You see a man that you don't recognize. He's dressed as fine clothing, quite handsome. He's got a scar on his cheek, kind of like a cut on his face, revealing that potentially could be the Bard. As you remember that from the story, that the evil lord kind of scarred his face with a dagger. He enters the room. He doesn't seem to see Thurlow. And he sits in the bed and kind of like lays down quiet.
Does he just seem to rest, or?
He's just kind of like staring. Imagine when you sit on the bed, he's kind of looking towards the window.
Can,
This is a nice day outside. Laying on the bed and looking towards them. The table is behind him. You could make a stealth check, but it's gonna be hard. One, because he's in the room now.
would it be easier for me to leave the room?
It will probably be easier. You won't be able to read the book while he's here. Doesn't matter. You could do a super stealth check if you get something impressive. Definitely you can.
I have a +3. It's not gonna happen.
But it's like
I think-
passing pages with a bird. Bird passing pages.
Yeah, I think the bird is gonna try and leave the room into another room.
Okay, perfect. So go ahead and make a stealth check again.
Okay, 18.
That's pretty good. I roll a 2. He's fine. He doesn't.
Yeah,
You
okay.
leave. At this point, because the location where these rooms are, let me just make sure. So you are here. Yeah, so you are here now at the moment. Yeah. So as this location of this room are, you could keep exploring rooms if you want.
Try my best to, why not? Get as much information as possible.
Okay, perfect.
So I'll take note that the Lord seems weird.
Right.
Like, could I have made like a check? Like, does the Lord seem like? Is there a reason that I could potentially perceive?
What would you like to say that again? Sorry, I missed it.
Like, is the like he just kind of lay in bed? There wasn't like a reason to it. He just sort of. That seems weird.
You could think that he's been, he woke up, he had breakfast, and now he's taking a little rest. He wasn't really sleeping, he was just
Okay.
like pensive.
Yeah, but like Eddie, like just taking a nap.
Yeah, not taking a nap, just kind of thinking. You could think that that's something that people could do if they have a worry on their mind, potentially.
Okay. Anyway, I guess I'll check another room.
Okay. As you this time kind of go towards the next room around, let's say if you are okay, would you like to go to the room next to that?
Sure.
Perfect. So next to that, you have a library. As you enter the library, you see large wooden doors open to reveal a cozy library lit with warm candlelight. 2 wall of shelves stretch into the ceiling with a rolling ladder that helps you to get the higher books if you were to. In the center of the room, there is an armchair, a desk, and the books are kind of placed hazardly on the desk. Many of them open with a bottle of ink and a quill next to them. And then you see an imposing stone statue that stands on the corner to the door, silently watching. And also on the very corner, floating on the very high top of the ceiling, you see what it seems to be a ball, levitating ball with many what's the word? Stocks.
Eye stalks.
Make a stealth check.
Turlo's gonna die.
Going terrible. You got this.
17.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
he's rolling like crazy.
And is the passive
See.
perception of the beholder 25?
The beholder is
Or
gonna roll.
42?
The beholder is gonna roll. I'm not gonna tell you anything
on.
because then it's gonna. Okay.
Come on.
1 hit point.
1 eye stock. Move.
Can't you cast temporary barbs through your familiar, by the way?
No, I have to be like super within range for that.
You see
I
the
believe.
beholder
It has to be a
stalk
touch spell.
without even really doing anything. The books are levitating around him, kind of opening his face. He just moves 1 eye stalk. Make a dexterity saving throw. As
Do
you
I really
see.
need to do that?
I mean, you could succeed. Why not? You've been rolling like hell. Look at those stats.
Right. Sorry, give me one moment.
Oh, it has to be with 100 feet. Yeah, you're right. Fine.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a spell with a range of touch. So death save.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's a 9. Beholders have like shit save throws, right? That's the main thing
Yeah.
about beholders.
In
Yeah.
a slow motion, Thurlow feels his body starts to kind of like get it harder and harder and harder, and he's unable to move.
Oh
Yeah.
dear.
Make
As,
make another
fellow-
dexterity saving throw. At
Okay.
this point, Ziggy, you feel something is gone really wrong. You feel like, it's hurting him.
Oh, 18.
Oh, nice. With an 18, he manages to kind of feel the petrification going away. What would he like to do?
Kind of fly away.
Okay. As you fly
Into
away, the
another room.
beholders ignores you. Actually, this time as you leave the room.
Okay.
Ooh.
That was bad.
Where is he flying?
There was another room, wasn't there? A third room.
Yeah, there is
So
many
I
more
guess I'll check
rooms. Now, as he kind of starts flying away, you, Ziggy, feel, and all of you at the same time feel like you've been watched for a second. But yeah, you try to enter the next room. Meantime, what are you guys outside doing? If anything, you will have
Pull-
returned.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Pull Ziggy's pants. Pull Ziggy's pants.
Oh, you do the pants. I take the jacket. And you, I, would
I-
take the
I don't
jacket
want to
from
do the
your-
pants. I don't want to do the
I'm
pants.
still disguised as a woman.
Yeah, undressing a woman in the woods when she's
Wow.
unconscious.
Rude.
Not
This
great.
is all fake anyway.
Not great look for
It's
you
all
guys.
fake.
Ripping off the fake clothes of the fake woman in the fake woods and putting on new fake clothes. That's what we're doing. Nothing is weird about this.
Yes, I imagine that we've got their clothes off and that we were putting on the pink suits now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, of
Also,
course.
I was gonna ask, but could I have gotten a wig for Bruce, like one of those old time wigs
Oh,
that they wore in like the
nice.
1700s?
Oh, yes, definitely. I love that.
Wonderful.
Jokes on you, Bruce. I like that.
All right then.
Rippy Chip.
Fine.
What is Rippy Chip doing as well?
He is also, while Turlo has been doing his exploration, Reaper Cheap will have purposely gone somewhere else. So
Okay.
he's left the kitchen. That's where I've gone. He's trying to stick
Yep.
to like the shadows or nooks and crannies in the walls to poke his head and say, "Where am I now?" That kind of thing.
Okay, perfect. Next to the kitchen where you were, there is the long hall, and there is stairs going up, or there is
It's what
a room open here as well, what it seems to be with a fireplace there.
I'll nip it in the room first. This is the closest.
Make an stealth check before you even get in the room.
Where are you, rat?
You
3.
have part inspirations.
I'm going to use one. I just wish rats had more than 0 for stealth. Oh,
Wow.
19. I'm glad I used that.
Amazing. With a 19, you just kind of scurry away and go towards this room that seems to have the door open where you were. Just one quick second.
What do I see?
As you kind of there, it seems to be a lounge. You see that this lounge is warm with the smells of wood and smoke. The furniture is plush and inviting. You see chairs, couches arranged for conversation. And there is a large painting of a forest on the background, a fireplace that cracks as well with a nice wood on burning, a mantle that hangs above the paintings with two figures. One of those figures have a scratch face. One of those two figures has had her face scratched over with ink. So there was two figures on
painting
a
above the mantle?
painting, yeah, above the mantle with two figures on it. One of the two figures, the woman on it, her face has been scratched with ink, to make her hard to, unrecognizable, pretty much.
Okay, so there's a woman in the painting that you can't recognize. Is she the only person in there?
The other person in there is Quill, that I don't. Let's say that Ripichi, because you are looking through his eyes, right? So you will know,
Bruce is
you will
looking.
recognize the scar. Yeah.
Okay, so I see, that's Quill then. Ripichi, get a close look. I just want to make sure that when we see him, we know what he looks like.
Okay. You wanna get closest to the painting? Yeah.
Yeah, to the actual painting, and just so you know, I'll just display that again, so you know what I can actually do. So I can see, I can hear, literally smell, that kind of thing.
Okay. Perfect.
I imagine if I'm trying to think about something though, like I'm trying to remember something, history check, it would be off of Bruce's stats because I'm assuming, but whatever
Okay.
works.
Do you want to?
He just wants to get a closer look, so you go, okay,
Okay.
that's what he looks like. That's what you're looking
Yeah.
for.
With a close look, you can get. How close do you want to get to this painting? Actually.
I mean, scramble up the mantle if you can.
Okay. As you
If it is
get,
indeed
yeah, you
possible.
could kind of climb because he's a little.
Look a little closer.
Yeah. As he gets super close to the painting, you see once more kind of the same image, but for a second, as you're focusing in the image, it feels like there is depth to the image.
Reaper shape, does that look unusual to you?
Yes.
Tap it with your claw. Does it do anything?
As it does, you hear that sound and your connection with Rippy Chip is broken.
In that very
As
second,
you see
well, I don't know
Rippy
if you-
Chip being absorbed into the painting.
So then Bruce kind of gets catapulted away from Reaper Chip's mind back into his body. Am I half dressed or am I completely dressed?
Same time, while
fully
that's
dressed.
happening as well, Ziggy, Perlo enters the room. Before he enters, one of the statues of an armor on the wall animates and goes like vroom, and smack your familiar out of the house.
Oh dear.
It feels
I mean,
like the
any-
slap is not hard enough to kill him, and purposely throw him out of the house. Like imagine if you
it's
do
one
like,
point of damage.
yeah,
It's 1 point of damage. It's enough to take him out. I can make a new one.
sure, he dies. I don't want to make you
Breaks
unhappy.
his owl neck.
Squishes his head. His corpse
Oh,
falls on
no.
the floor. Yeah.
So yeah, they both get catapulted back into their bodies. They're completely changed. They're mid undressed, and
Last
Uh,
button just.
then
Oh.
Bruce kind of jumps. Oh no! Damn it! Repeat painting the pink suit. What the
Oh.
hell, man?
How did that happen? That must be part of the glitchy dream that we're living in.
Oh,
My
God,
clothes are
yeah.
right there in a pile.
Also, you have a wig in your hand.
No, he's got a.
But I'm on.
Weak on, yeah.
I quite like the wig, but this.
Well, better keep it on just in case you don't know how things work now.
Where are your suits? Are you not going to dress up for the event?
Joku is wearing his two-piece suit, by the way. That's he.
Yeah, I've got my seat over there. I just didn't have time to put it on yet. I was busy putting on yours and.
Right.
Bruce's.
Well, if you want something better, and I'll hand this to anybody, these glamored robes will change into anything you want. I'm currently not wearing them. They're a +1 armor.
Let me
I think
let me
everyone
try
is
it on
better,
real
though.
quick.
They'll adapt to your size.
Ruin, I want you to know, I will find an exceptionally large bag for you.
You can try.
I will. It'll be like last time.
Either way, I'm gonna get out of this because this is not my colour.
My mithril's better. Sorry.
It's fine. Either way, I am not happy with this betrayal, but I found out something interesting. Quill seems strange.
You don't say.
Yeah, like I saw him just go into his bedroom. He sort of didn't seem to notice an owl in there. He just seemed very fixated on one idea, I guess, or he just went for a nap. I assume it was strange. There wasn't much to him.
And the constructs
Okay.
here?
So I'm guessing like that.
No, that's not good. Something funny I found as well. Nothing like that, though. There was a painting there. There were two people in it. I believe one was there was Quill was in the painting, and there was a woman who had this paint slash across the face, so I couldn't recognize her.
Yeah, he had
Right.
paint,
Okay.
like a blotch of paint, kind of
Um,
covered, hiding her
It,
face.
it covered the face.
Also, I saw the beholder in the library.
Right. Bugger.
So do we have any books on us we're happy to get rid of? We could barter with him.
Seeing the most important point here, Reapy Cheap is gone. He's been sucked into that painting.
Oh.
There was something funny about it. He tapped it. When we looked at it, there was a depth to it. It was unusual. He tapped with his claw. He got sucked in.
Well,
Oh,
are we
okay.
going guns blazing for Reapy Cheap, or
I'd
is
like
my
to
owl
get him
dead?
I'd
It's
like
just
to get
a
him
mouse.
back. He is a rat, and I will wash your mouth out with soap if you say he is just that.
Okay, how about this? We just go in then? And try to get Ruby Cheap out first, or should we split up?
We could do it tonight, potentially, when we have reason to be here.
Yeah, exactly. Just wait for the party, then we... No?
Yeah.
Sure.
So we
Well,
go
here,
in tonight.
Let me go put on my tux or my new suit, and then yeah.
I'm going back to the tailor's. Then he leaves.
You can't. They closed.
Oh no.
The tailor was
I-
closed. He said this personally.
Bruce,
Ruin, Yagu, I don't believe
Bruce,
you.
Bruce,
He's walking.
Bruce.
If you don't go in that pink suit, I'm not going at all.
Bruce, I have
He's walking
plenty-
faster.
Bruce, I have plenty of other clothes, and he'll take out his costume kit, costumes, and just other clothes he has out of his bag of holding. I have plenty of other outfits for you.
Well, if it helps, this is what I had in mind. Instead of wearing that long coat.
Oh, nice.
Boom.
Okay.
So he's still got his shoulder cape, the Lockwood cape, but that's the sort of outfit he was thinking, with the brown tunic and sort of with the yellow sort of poofy sleeves.
I don't know. Something about pink screams Bruce.
Something about pink screams you being zipped up in a bag again.
Either way, I think wait till the party. I may make a new familiar, something a bit easier to hide in. But while
Maybe
I
a
do
cat. Surely a cat won't to be looked at twice in this place.
that, fine. I'll spend the 5 gold to turn Turlo into a cat.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay, we have a plan then. Come back tonight to dab the
Rescue
host.
Ruby Cheap and stab a host. Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Amazing.
I think
As
should rescuing Reaper Cheap be the first priority?
Yes.
Yes, that's why I said it in that order.
Okay, but like, how about me and Ruin make distraction while you three, you Harold and You had to try and find Reapy Cheap. Maybe
So you
figure out what that painting was.
So you guys
We know
charm
where
the...
he is, but
Yeah, it's true. So you guys charm the hosts, and we go and look for him.
I'm thinking we're best at it.
If you're just going to charm the host, do you want me or Errol to keep the dagger?
Yeah,
And
probably
then
for the
because
best.
you're not going to want to fight until we're all together
No,
again. If
no.
there's a fight,
Yeah, probably keep the dagger.
sneak up behind him, and go, "Hey, Relia says hi."
Yeah.
And as you guys are with a plan, unfortunately lost one of your companions. We last moved to Rippy Chip as he is in a forest, completely quiet, scared. Slightly,
Oh, Reap, is he scared really?
he is as he hears four women talking. Slowly, quietly, he
God,
looks
Richie.
towards all of them and he notices that all of them has snakes on their head and look like a serpentine creature that he's seen before being a Medusa. And as these four Medusas are talking and Rippy Chip is there kind of like shaking on this forest, we will end tonight's session.
Reapy Cheap has only one fear: Gorgons.
You know what? You know what?
That's a lot of snakes. Oh no!
You know what? I respect that.
They're just really big snakes with even more snakes on their head. And he's a rat. It's like
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah, you know what?
That's a lot for a rat.
I respect having that fear.
Amazing. Thank you very much, my awesome players, Mr. Luke, Mr. Mark, Mr. Andy, and Mr. Lucky. It's been a pleasure, like always. Thanks to also to our beautiful map maker Tessa Presents, to James Webster, Darren Curtis, Tabletop Audio, and yeah, and to all of you who watch us every week. It's been a pleasure, like always. And yeah, we have a game tomorrow, right? Similar time.
Yes.
We might be running a little tiny late, but who knows? But we will be here. Otherwise, you can catch us up on the recorded YouTube video. But yeah, thank you very much, all, and until we see you tomorrow or Sunday. Stay magical. Take care. Good night. Bye bye.
bye.
Bye bye. Good night.
Bye.
Take care.